Taking a chance to learn what's in my head. And reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. You die for me when I won't even cry for you. Oh, please, Lord, tell me what must I do? Taking out a page each day from the letter you wrote to me. A book of lies that I despise, but with your animosity. Take me back to a time we met on that bank holiday. We made it right from the first night till you threw it all away. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. Confusion is a gift that forever falls my own way. I'll never be so proud of that man I am today. Take me back to a time of our once happy days. Still you seem to forever haunt me with your condescending ways. Now it's time to do things right and get you out of my head. And reel out the thoughts that fill me with dread. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Or would I see that you care when I'm in need of you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore. And the pain you've caused fell from afar. And the message that you portrayed, it caused me too much sorrow and pain. But I won't fall for that anymore. Would you dance to make my grave when I'm gone? Or see me for that man that I've become? Would I see that you care when I'm needing you the most? But you don't care. You're not there anymore.
Yes, guys, welcome back to another Friday show. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash these likes up, people. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys to subscribe. Martin is always late. He'll be here. He'll be here in 5-10 minutes. Hopefully, you guys are all good. I'm ill again, hence no stream. People DMing me last night, right, on Twitter saying, LP, why not live? Pep just had a 2-year contract. I'm like, yes, this would have been one of the biggest streams of the year. Turns out I'm freaking ill again. So my body's just dying off, boys. You know what I mean? I ain't got long left. I ain't got long left, man. You know what's mad as well, yeah? I had to. I got tonsillitis again, guys. Yeah, because I get it all the time. Yeah, I know it's like a proper beta illness, but I get it all the time. I had to go to City Asda, the Asda next to the City Stadium, right? Because it's the only one that's open 24 hours, and buy the ultra chloroseptic anesthetic spray. So that I went and got that at 1:30 in the morning because I was fucked. I couldn't sleep. Anyway, less waffling about me. Tone, how are you doing, man? Pep signed a new deal. We've lost a vote, but we actually won. It's kind of weird, man. A lot going on.
I'm well, yeah, really good, thank you. I don't have tonsillitis. I've only ever had it once, so I'm very, very lucky in that respect. I'll probably get it now. But yeah, generally really well. I hope you start to feel better. Yeah, Pep News, I was up watching highlights till about 2:30 this morning. I'm never normally up. I'm not like you and Martin, bloody vampires, sat up doing bloody spaces and God knows what, all hours of the night. So I'm normally in bed around midnight, but I stayed up, I was excited, I was hyped up. I'm on it, mate, with this. The APT stuff, but Pep, yeah, absolutely on fire with it. I was so happy. 2 years.
You know what, mate? Like when the news got released, because I think we all knew it was coming out at 8 p.m. Once 6 p.m. had happened and we still not got the news, we knew it was going to come out yesterday, right? And
yeah,
as soon as it come out at 8 p.m., I clicked the link and I read it like 2 or 3 times. I was like, yo, this says 2 years.
Yeah.
This says 2 years. This doesn't say 1 year plus one. And then all the journalists came out and said there's no break clause. Now, of course, he could just leave if he wanted to. So I don't really read too much into that. But the fact that he signed a 2-year contract, bro, like this, everyone was telling us it was a 1+1. Now it's a 2 years. This is great. This is great news, man.
It's amazing news. And it was, I was on City Loop with Martin actually when the news broke. We knew it was coming because they showed the Pep eye thing and we were like, oh, here we go, a couple of minutes away. Then it come out and in the chat it was 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. And I was like, well, yeah, we know that. And then I thought, oh no, hang on a minute. And then it was, straight up 2 years, which we were celebrating on camera, been celebrating ever since. It's commitment. You're not going to get more than 2 years out of Pep now. That's the most you're going to get, no matter how well things are going. So, yeah, it could not be, or I could not be happier. I'm pretty sure the fan base couldn't be happier.
Well, you know what, as well, you know what it does, Tone, yeah? So, you know what it does, bro? These people who was like, and there was quite a few of these people, and listen, everyone's got the right to their own opinion. There was quite a lot of people who wanted Pep to stay, but they didn't like the idea of a 1 year deal or a 1 year plus 1 year. They didn't like the idea of that. They felt that it should either be 2 or 3 years or he should leave because they wanted like a manager to commit. And listen, I disagreed. I was just happy to take him for 1 year, whatever. But I understood where these people were coming from. The fact that he's now signed a 2-year contract, all City fans now should be buzzing about this.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was on the other side. I chat with you and Martin away from shows and stuff. And I said on there, if it's just a straight +1, look, it's Pep. But I'm not that happy because to me, we've got, 5-6 months down the line, we're there going, okay, right now, what's Pep doing again? So the 1+1 in my head just meant he's going to do 2. That's just what was in my head. So the 1+1 settled that down a bit. If it was a straight 1, I may have been a tad disappointed, just not because he's staying, obviously, but just because, in my view, it doesn't commit enough. I think the 2 does it, ticks the box, covers a couple of windows, and we're ready to go. Or 3 or 4 windows with January, but it's that commitment I wanted to see, and we've got it. We've got it more than we thought we would. And I don't know what happened with the 1+1 because I can't remember who was the first one to put that out, but I do wonder if City are playing little games perhaps with certain people in the media just to throw that out. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe they did think it was going to be a 1+1, and then they just thought, you know what, just do a fucking 2 years because 1+1, we're in the same situation again. And if you want to leave in a year, you can just leave. Like this is the thing. Like when I've seen these journalists coming out saying there's no clauses in the contract to let him leave in a year. You think if he doesn't want to leave in a year, he ain't leaving in a year. He's going to leave in a year if he wants to leave in a year. So for me, like, I just think that like this is just really positive news. The fact he's committed for 2 years, and listen, if he leaves before that, he leaves before. It's what it is. But yeah, I don't think he will. I think he's a man of his word. I think that you listen to. I don't know if you've seen the interview that he did with City yesterday.
Yeah,
I watched it just before I started the stream. Like he's a guy who's like they said to him, "Here's the question. Here's the question." Like what was your thinking? And he said on there that I was thinking of going. I was thinking this was going to be my last one, but then I just didn't feel that now was the right time. And, he didn't really say why that was. He sort of hinted that it might be because we've lost 4 in a row. Could it be 115 related? Could it be the fact that Tiki's just gone and he feels that it's not right for him and Tiki to leave at the post? Listen, there's a whole host of potential reasons. It might be a combination of all of them. But yeah, I don't really think Pep's like that. I think Pep's a man of his word. I think he signs a contract. I think he's going to stay. So for me, we have him for the next 2 years. That's just simple. And the thing is now as well, yeah, we can now start the rebuild. We can now start the rebuild knowing, yeah, that we've got Pep for the next 2 years, and we don't have to worry. Well, not that I worried anyway, but some people worried about like, oh, we're buying players for Pep and then we get a new manager. How is that all going to work out?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. The 2 years is a good commitment, but also I do wonder with, because Jack Gunn reported back in June, it was around the parade time, which, wasn't his fault. Someone sent out around the parade, but that Chicky and Pep were going at that time, at the end of the season. And Pep's himself come out and said, I was going basically, which after a season, Pep always looks exhausted. And then after a break, he goes over and watches the NBA and God knows whatever else he's doing. He comes back fired up again. He looks so fired up. We were saying on here, early season, he looks more fired up now after games or during games than he ever has done. In interviews, he looks hungry. And we've had a bad couple of weeks. And Pep even hinted at, I can't leave the club after this couple of weeks. And, things need to improve. And he's here to improve it and leave us in a good state. So hopefully in a couple of years, we'll have another league or two in the bag, a squad that's ready, younger and hungry, and then he can walk and let the next man come in. Pep clearly doesn't feel right now is the time because he can see the squad is perhaps needing a little refresh. So it all points to a very, very exciting next year or two at Man City. Vaiana coming in, I think that's needed, a bit of fresh blood in that position. Chicky did a great job, brilliant job, but I think we need somebody new now. I think the last year or two, perhaps Chicky's maybe taking his eye off the ball a bit with.
Well, he said it himself. I don't know if he was on the stream. I think I did it with Martin the other day. He said like Tiki's admitted it. Tiki's admitted that the last. Well, I don't think he actually spoke about the last transfer window, but he spoke about the one after the treble, and he said it was awful. Yeah. Like he said it was awful. So like that's what I'm saying, man. Like there are some fans out there who like to believe that like the club like will never reflect on themselves, never say anything bad, but like. That's what they do at these elite level clubs. It's not a bad thing, you can go over the top with it, but it's not a bad thing. And this for me now, yeah, I think that this is likely to be Pep's last contract, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, I think Pep's going to be ruthless as hell with these next transfer windows because he's not going to want to go out like with all due respect, Klopp and not win anything in it, like the Premier League or Champions League. He's going to want to go out like Fergie did, winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League. So I think now this squad is at the stage where it needs a rebuild, it needs refreshment, it needs to bring the average age down, especially that midfield. It needs some new talent, right? And I think Pep's going to look at this now and go, you know what? I ain't messing around. If I've got 2 years left, I'm going to be ruthless as hell. Maybe players that I've been loyal to and have been loyal to me, if they're not performing, I've got to drop them. Youth players, if you're not at the races, I'm getting rid of you. Like because now Pep's in this situation where like, is he really going to bring through an academy player which could potentially risk a trophy when he could just bring someone in? Like you might see him go super ruthless mode. So like I said, ever since I got the news that Viana's coming to City, mate, I've been so excited about like the transfer windows because I just think we're going to get a change in how we operate. I think because of the squad situation, I think we're going to spend big cash. It wouldn't surprise me if we spent around 300 million quid in the next 2 transfer windows. That's including January and this summer. And I just think it's going to be super exciting. And then we're going to get Pep coming in, and he's going to be all refreshed. And bro, I'm just buzzing for it, man. I'm genuinely so excited now. I just want to get this game at the weekend done, and then we're boxed off.
Same. I'm the exact same. I've been very excited. It's a shame Chicky's going, as I say, but new blood needed. Vaiana's coming in. Look, make no mistake, you were saying about Pep being ruthless, and Vaiana will be as well. This is a big step up. This is a huge job for him. You're at one of the biggest clubs in the world. You don't come in meek and mild on your first transfer window in the summer and go, oh, well, we'll keep Bernardo, we'll keep so-and-so. He's going to want to rip shit up, and he's going to want to make a statement. In my opinion, obviously I don't know the guy, but I think he'll want to make a big statement. I'm expecting a statement signing, not just for the sake of it. You know, we're not Real Madrid who just go and sign 5 Galacticos and all that sort of nonsense. He will sign someone. An example would be a Verts, right? If Viana walks in and delivers a Verts, it's to say, yeah, this guy means business, automatically improves the squad, younger player, one of the top talents in world football, that sort of player. So I think it'll be that sort of thing with Viana, and I think he will clear a few out. I may be wrong with KDB, but I don't see him staying. Walker, I'd be amazed at. Bernardo, even he could be on his way for sort of cut price. I know he's got a release clause, but they're not getting that. So he may go for cut price to Benfica, somewhere like that. So I could see. I try not to overhype this because at the start of the last window, people go, "We're going to make 6, 7, 8 signings." I was like, honestly, it'll be 2 or 3 max, and it was 2, I think, maybe 3. I can't remember. I think this one, it could be potentially could be 6, 7 in and out. It could be a mad, mad window in the summer.
Well, the thing is, I've said for a while that if we're going to get Verts or Musiala, I think it's more likely to be Verts because he is more likely to leave Leverkusen because he's at Leverkusen. Whereas Musiala's he's at Bayern Munich, he's at the biggest club in Germany, one of the biggest clubs in the world. So Verts is the one. Now I know everyone's saying, "Oh, he's going to go Real Madrid. He's going to go Real Madrid." Listen, I think maybe Real Madrid might be interested, right? But I really think people, yeah. I don't want to like slag anyone off, but I really feel like people are just being too simplistic with it. As soon as we got Viana, everyone just started going, "We're going to get Amarim. We're going to get Amarim. We're going to get Amarim." What? Just because we got Viana? Then everyone's fucking getting the Sporting Lisbon squad up online going, "We're going to sign him. We're going to sign him. We're going to sign him." I said, whoa, chill out, man. Yeah, just because you're getting the sporting director from Sporting Lisbon doesn't mean we're all of a sudden about to raid Sporting Lisbon, man. Yeah, that's not how it works, bro. And people are doing the same thing with Alonso. People are going, "Well, Alonso's going Real Madrid, so Verts is definitely going Real Madrid." He might go Real Madrid, but I just think, again, it's too simplistic of a view. We have to try and get him. And this is another thing as well. You know what does my head in, Tone? You know what does my head in? Is when City fans don't get the chest out about like our pulling power. I know going up against Real Madrid, when you try to buy a player is tricky. But we've already done it once with Erling Haaland.
Yeah, we can do it again.
Why am I seeing people, whether it's in the comments, whether it's on Twitter or whatever, why am I seeing City fans just accepting defeat on this already, saying we're never going to get him if Real Madrid want him? Well, we got Haaland.
Yeah, we are. But look, Pep is also a massive part of that pull. Let's make no mistake. City are a pull. Of course they are. We're the champions. We've won it all. Big club, fastest growing club on the planet. More people watch us around the world than anyone. All this sort of stuff. So we are definitely an attractive club. There is no doubt about that. But Pep gives it that sprinkle. You know, if it comes to players deciding who am I going to play for, Arteta or Pep, they're going to choose Pep. If it's between the guy at Liverpool, Slot or Pep, it's bloody Pep. So every single time. So that's why I think is, possibly maybe a Zubimendi. Possible. Yeah, he turned Liverpool down. He's not going to move to us. I've seen that. And it's like, well, hang on a minute. Why? We've been better than Liverpool for way more than a decade. We've got Pep. No offence, of course we can get Zubimendi just because he turned Liverpool down. So, yeah, we have got pulling power. We're one of the, no matter what rivals think, we are now one of the biggest football clubs on the planet. We are. It's a fact. We're certainly one of the best. So we should be challenging the Real Madrids. Who do people want us challenging for signings? Someone who's sat in 5th and 6th. No, I don't want to be challenging Villa. No disrespect to them for players. I want to be challenging Real Madrid. If Real Madrid want them, that to me says, right, they're good. Go and get them. We should be challenging them, Bayern Munich, because we are that level now. No, we weren't years ago. I don't give a shite where we were 10, 15 years ago. It's irrelevant to me. Today, Man City are at that top table, whether people like it or not.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And Craig, I agree with this. If Real Madrid do sign Verts, go and get one of Real Madrid's players.
Yeah.
Because you see how many players they've got in midfield. They've got Valverde, they've got Camavinga, they've got Tchouaméni. Obviously, they've already got Jude Bellingham, they've got Brahim Diaz that can play there. They've got so many players in that midfield. Like, go and get one of their players. So for me, get your chest out a little bit, man. You know what I mean? If we don't get them, we don't get them, but we have to try. You know what I mean? And it just like winds me up sometimes, just seeing City fans just sort of just be like so like now we ain't happening. Right, we've got Pep Guardiola's quotes coming out from the press conference, so we'll get these up on screen just now. Let me go through these super chats. Big up Luke says, big up LB Martin Tone. Yesterday was a huge boost after a difficult couple of weeks. 2 more years of brilliant football. Bring on Saturday, says Luke. Big up, bro. LB says, Bray, go and get your tonsils cut out. It's worth it, says LB. Yeah, I might have to, you know. Anakin says, Masters needs to resign. This whole thing is a mess. We will get onto that in the second part of the show when Martin's here. Big up Anakin. And big up to Roberto says, the team playing 4D chess, lose 4 games, and Pep stays, says Roberto, with the 2. Well, yeah, it's a sort of tone hinted at that as like the way we play in the media. And I know Martin spoke about the way we play in the media. Right, we got some bad news.
Yeah, Kovacic, for Christ's sake.
Kovacic is injured for tomorrow's game. Brilliant. Great news. Another injury to add to the list, boys. You know what I mean? Just when we get in players back, just when we're starting to get fitness into the players, we've got Kevin De Bruyne back, all that kind of stuff. We now get an injury to Kovacic. It just never stops, does it? It never stops, man.
No, it's depressing, mate. That's a bad loss because he is one that can cut through the midfield. Burnley can't really do it now. Who's the other one? Gondo, you know, just doesn't have the legs to do it now. That's a bad loss. That's a really bad loss. I'm not sure about any other injury updates. I don't think he's said anything yet. But if we've got the rest back, the only 2 I'm not quite sure about is Diaz and Doku. People have said, oh, yeah, they're training. I'm not quite sure on that.
So the Diaz thing is an interesting one because Nike and Diaz put out some like photos of him training, but
right.
it was like a sponsored style post, so it might have been photos from a while ago that they just like took and then they just like say release it on this day. There's no guarantee.
Right. Yeah,
there's no guarantee.
Yeah, well, I see Pep's just said that Stones Akanji are training good and Ake's back, coming back, sorry. So,
yo, check this out, Tone. He just said on the 115, if City get relegated, will you be here next year if we get relegated? He says, I will be here. Next year we'll come up. I don't know if it's from the conference, but we will come up, and we will come back to the Premier League, says Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, the rivals will be there going, what? Yeah, that'd be amazing. Just say Diaz is out, by the way, but hopefully back soon. So Diaz is definitely out as well. So that's brilliant from Pep. You know, look.
Oh my God, bro! It's so bombed, bro.
Oh my God!
No, I can't be arsed, man. I finally start to get giddy. I start to get excited about the season. I'm starting to get back on the hype train and be like, yes, buzzing. This is the time now where we put our foot down, and then bang, Kovacic out for a month, man. Oh, it's tired. Anyone else just tired of these fucking injuries? I genuinely so tired.
Yeah, I am.
It's crazy, man.
I just look. Well, I want to know about Doku. He's the only one.
They never ask about Doku. These journalists hate Doku, mate. Yeah, all these journalists in the press conference, they hate Doku. They never ask about him. Do you not remember? I always go back to when Pep Guardiola himself said in the interview in the press conference, he said, "Anyone want to ask me about Doku? Anyone wants Doku's injured? You know, it's crazy. No one ever asks about him."
Yeah, he's pretty good. You know, he's pretty good, Doku, and he's going to be bloody needed. So. Well, I don't know if we'll come to do an 11 a bit later, but my God, that really does shorten the midfield options. But really, really does with Kovacic. But the answer, just to go back to a point you made earlier about youth and all that, and Pep using them and risking that, the answer is not the youth team. I'm sorry, it's not. Simpson, look, he did a good job. He was hung out to dry as well a bit. And I know I'm going off a bit here, but Nico O'Reilly, all that sort of stuff, and McAtee to a degree, although he's technically youth now, but they're not the answer to the issues in my view. But for Christ's sake, it's just, I'll be honest, it's knocked the wind out of me, that one.
It has me as well. I was so gassed for tomorrow, and I'm just like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, we just have no one that can play that DM.
It's Diaz as well. I don't, I know someone in that bloody press conference. I should have said, bloody ask about Doku. Fuck's sake, stop pissing around. Just ask the question about Doku. I want to know about him because now we know then that Diaz, who's missing then tomorrow? Rodri, Bob, Diaz, Kovacic, and we're not sure about Doku. Is that it?
Well, yeah, so far, I don't think they've asked about him.
So we've got 4 out, possibly 5. I'll get a
What
feeling
about
I'm
Nunes?
missing.
Is Nunes in training? He
He
was
was.
injured before the break.
Well, I'm sure I saw him on the thing on Wednesday, so I think he is on. I think he should be fine. I think. Yeah, Christ! Just looking through the transcript to the Pep thing, looks like no one's asked about Doku again. Poor bloody sod. He must just be sat there going, "No one gives a shit."
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's honestly insane. Like,
Yeah,
Ruben Diaz is meant to be back soon. So John Stones trained good yesterday, so it sounds like he might be available.
Yeah.
Akanji trained good yesterday. Nathan Ake is coming back to training, so it doesn't sound like Ake is available tomorrow.
No, he's not. He won't be back.
Oh, back four tomorrow. It's probably going to be Gvardiol, Akanji, Stones, Rico, or maybe Walker. How did Walker play in the international break? Did you watch England, by the way?
A little bit. I can't put up with too much of it. What about you?
I completely switched off from the international break. I didn't watch shit.
Oh, I went to the cinema when they were playing one of the games. It might have been the Island one.
The cinema. Yeah, bro. I don't even know how he played. Chat, did Walker play good? Honestly, I'll be real with you, man. I was just like, I'm not interested.
No, I saw Walker a bit, and yeah, it wasn't pretty on the bit I saw. But to be fair, it was only 10 minutes that I saw, so I don't honestly know. But yeah, the back four, Walker, yeah, Walker. Do you reckon it'd be Walker right back, Akanji, Stones, Gvardiol?
You know what I'd do on a madness? I'd play Walker right back.
You play Walker right back.
I'd drop Rico. I know it might be kind of crazy, but I think I'd drop Rico Lewis.
Is that because he's off form, or
no? You know why it is? I just think, mate. Yeah, we're at a period of the season now where like we just need our experienced players and our players that have been here and done it to just get us to January. Yeah. So for me, I'm looking at this and saying, Walker, can you just be putting in 7 out of 10 performances, lock off that right hand side defensively?
Yeah.
And just get us to January, mate. I don't know. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that, but maybe I'll probably change my mind tomorrow. Yeah, but like for me, I think I'd play Walker right back tomorrow.
I agree. If Diaz was fit, I'd have a Kanji right back, but he's not. So yeah, I agree with you. I would have that back for Walker.
No, Chris. That doesn't mean I can't go sick at him if he does some stupid shit on the pitch. Yeah, this is not like, I'd said start him, so I can't criticize him. No. I'm saying start him.
Yeah.
If he plays crap, I can still cook him. You know what I mean? That's not how it works, bro.
Is Son fit, by the way? Because if he is, oh god, Son's going to be cutting in from that left, isn't he?
Son's fit, yeah. So they have injury concerns of their own. So they have
Van der Ven's a big
Van der Ven out.
Yeah, he's a big miss.
He's out. Timo Werner, I think he's a 50-50. Which people are like, Timo Werner, it's City, he'll definitely score. Odebert's out. Richarlison, not sure. And Christian Romero, I think he'll play Romero. I think they'll just stick him out there and play, but I don't think he's fully fit.
Well, that suits us then. If he's not, I mean, he's dodgy anyway. He kicks bloody players' legs more than the ball. He is sending off waiting to happen. So I'm not so bothered with him. Van der Ven's very, very good. I do like him a lot. So that's good. He's missing. Obviously, not nice he's injured, but it's good in the terms of the day. Yeah, I'm just thinking even about midfield, mate. We just did the back line. I mean, it's going to have to be Bernie and Gondo, isn't it?
Nah.
Hang on. He's not going Jacob Wright.
I think I would use Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundo and Bernie.
No, not Berno. Not Bernie. I think I go Kevin De Bruyne forward, bro. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. I think I'm going KDB for Foden in the middle.
Who would you have on the right then? Savinho, I guess.
Savinho, Grealish on the left, Haaland up top.
Grealish, not Nunes, despite Nunes playing well.
Nah, not Nunes, man.
Even though he's
Grealish.
played well, what message does that send though to Nunes? If you're playing well, like, oh, Grealish is back now, sod off.
It's more about, for me, it's more about saying to Grealish, are you ready to fight for your career at this football club? I'm here for the next 2 years. Are you ready to fight for your career? My team, yeah. Pep needs to have a one-on-one conversation with Grealish, mate. Yeah? And he needs to say to Grealish, bro, Grealish, we're in the trenches here, mate. We've lost 4 games in a row. We've got injury crisis, yeah.
Yeah.
And I need you tomorrow to go out there and put in a performance. I play Grealish, man. I play Grealish tomorrow and say, have you got the fight? Do you want to be at this football club? I play him, man.
Yeah, I'm not dead against it. I just feel a bit, Nunes, he's played well. I mean, we can say he's been one of the better players in the bad spell.
Yeah, I agree.
But he wasn't playing before that. He then plays well and then he's back out again. I mean, money on
Well,
it.
his last game wasn't good in the last game against Brighton.
No, perhaps not. And he wasn't actually when he moved into the middle at Sporting either. That was a disaster. But it wasn't just him. Yeah, I'm not dead against Grealish starting. I'll be happy whoever starts, to be honest. But I just look at it and think I feel a bit sorry for Nunes because I think Nunes will start. I think Pep will start Nunes. But if he's dropped tomorrow, yeah, I think that's a bit of a slap in the face for him, and I think he'll feel it as well.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, like, I just think for me, like, again, I've got to play players. Yeah, play Grealish so we can contribute 0 GA as usual. I've got to play, yeah, but Amari makes our team play better. Remember, don't forget that, bro. I've just got to play players who've like experience in this situation. And to be honest with you, yeah, you've got to understand like where I'm coming from. When I say I'm playing Walker, yeah, when I'm saying playing Grealish, for me, I'm playing these players because I'm like, yo, like we're in the trenches. Are you guys done? Have you packed your suitcases? Are you ready to leave, or are you actually winning a fight? That's part of it. I'm not necessarily playing Grealish over Nunes because I think Grealish is better than Nunes, or I'm playing Walker over Rico because I think he's better. I'm playing because like they're experienced players that have been here for a number of years that have won multiple trophies.
Yeah.
And I'm like saying, have you got to fight?
One thing to bear in mind is when did Savinho last play for Brazil and how long did he play?
He played on Wednesday. This is a problem. He played on Wednesday. The game finished at
morning.
Well, yeah, Wednesday like morning. It finished at It finished at about 3 a.m. on Wednesday.
Right.
He played 60 minutes or something like that.
Because you might see Gundo burn De Bruyne in the middle with Foden out right if Savinho's not 100%.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Savio didn't start this game because he would have only got back, bro, either last night or this morning.
Yeah, so that could be a bit of a problem there. Oh, blimey. I tell you what, mate, we've got Feyenoord on Tuesday and then we've got bloody Liverpool at Anfield on the Sunday next week. We best start getting Diaz. It sounds like Ake might be back, but we best start getting Diaz back and hopefully Doku. If Doku's back, I don't think it's that bad. Am I miscounting? Am I missing somebody? Because that's 4 injuries and 2 are long term, so we know about them. So I'd say 2 injuries to the squad we know, which is Diaz and Kovacic, which both very good players. But if you're down to just 2 injuries, from the realistic selection at the moment, is that bad?
Well, it's a problem is, yeah, the situation that we're in this situation, right? Because obviously Rodri's got this injury and now Kovacic is injured as well. We have to just think about what do we do? What do we do with some of these? Yeah, it is interesting. Check this out as well. This is quite interesting. I said this to you guys as well. I would love these players that we have here, and some of them have left. I would love them to stay 10 years, but I would have loved to have Silva, Zabaleta, but time runs out. Bro, this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm speaking about? Like John Stones and Ake.
Yeah.
And these people just go, would not sell these players. Why would you? I'm like, bro, not everybody can retire at the football club, man. And Pep's going to it here as well. Like sometimes you have to let go. And I think this is basically towards De Bruyne, man.
Yeah, I agree.
De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne's probably going to leave unless he stays fit now till maybe March. If he stays fit now till March, they might give him a contract offer in March and say stay another year.
Yeah,
the thing is, you just can't guarantee that he's going to stay fit. That's the problem.
yeah. De Bruyne's thing has always been in his last year. Same with John Stones will be fitness. How fit is he, and is he playing well when he comes back? The very, very small, limited glimpses we've seen of KDB so far, let's be honest, have been a bit of a disaster. But he does tend to take time to come back. You know, he didn't look sharp at all, and then he's having a go at the coach after the Sporting game, which, look, I don't know. It's speculation, obviously, but it could be around. You know, I'm still not bloody right, mate. Why am I being put on? You know, could be something like that because he's not looking sharp. But he has been training. He's been in full training as well, again all week or part of the week. So, and he'll be there today, no doubt. So he should
Bro,
be.
can I ask you a question?
Starting. Yeah.
Do we just throw Nunes into the DM role?
No. No. Sorry, I know people thrown it out. I've seen nothing to suggest, and people say, "Oh, he's played there before." That's fine. I've not seen it, so I can't comment on that. But purely based on what I've seen of when he's moved into the middle in little glimpses, I've not seen anything to suggest that he can be trusted in midfield right now. No, I certainly not against Tottenham. Final, give it a go. You know, that's fine. Give that a go. Not against Tottenham. Definitely not at Liverpool. That's for damn sure. So, I'm warming to your Foden, KDB, Gundo midfield. I like it.
That's not going to happen, by the way.
No, it's definitely not. But I think it'll be Gundo Burn as the two.
Check this out. We have 12 players more than 30 years old. We have to see what's going on, and I want to see for myself after we're going to decide. I'm telling you, man. Yo, some of you guys who think I'm playing FIFA, yeah, when I speak about transfers,
That's Martin.
Martin. Some of you guys need to wake up. I'm telling you, man. This January and this summer, yeah, probably in the summer, I reckon 5-6 players might leave. Seriously.
I agree.
It needs a major refresh, and you're seeing the hints. You're seeing what the manager's saying. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. We're gonna move mad in the summer. 300. Get this 115 out of the way. Not guilty. Bust a case, and then boom, we're ready to cook.
Yeah, and if we get found guilty and thrown down 10 divisions, then we still need a big clear out anyway, because they'll all be fucking off at that point.
Yeah,
so we'll still need about 25 players. So either way, 115 win or loss, we're going to be making at least half a dozen changes. Look,
yeah,
I'm still really excited about tomorrow. I'll be honest, last week, you know, we didn't do a show and all that because it's so quiet and all this sort of thing, and everyone just seemed, the mood just seemed a bit down. Everyone just seemed a bit glum, a bit uncertain. 4 losses. What the hell's Pep doing? And suddenly this week, the documentary's out. Pep's signing up. All the player interviews saying we're bloody, you know, we're fighting for this. You discount us all you want and all this shit. Everyone's fired up again. Everyone is on it. That's how quickly it can turn in football. And if you beat Spurs tomorrow, which is a bit of a bogey team for us, everyone's there going, right, now we're fired up, now onto the Champ League, which, by the way, is becoming a little bit of a must-win game now, because we had 7 points from 9, which was fine. It's now 7 from 12. If you drop points again and you start having 7 from 15 or 8 from 15, it then becomes a bit of a problem. So,
bro, we cannot. I think we have to win the game tomorrow. I think for me, if we don't win tomorrow, that means we have to win at Anfield, and we've won twice there in 20 odd years. So for me, you have to win tomorrow. I think even if you draw the game tomorrow, that means you've got to win at Anfield. For me, you got to think about the situation that we're in, guys. Yeah, we're 5 points behind Liverpool, right? They're playing Southampton, so let's just give them the win because they're going to beat Southampton, right? So straight away they're 8 points ahead, right? If we win against Tottenham, it stays at 5. Right, then if you lose at Liverpool, it goes to 8. It's not the end of the world. 8 is still doable. It's not ideal. It's on like the limit of where I'd want to be, but it's still doable, right? If you draw tomorrow, and they win, you're gonna be 7 points behind. And if they beat you, then it's. I just think, like, for me, you have to win. You have to win. If you win tomorrow, you can get away with a draw at Anfield, and then we can just move. Yeah, be 5 points behind them, but if you don't win tomorrow, mate, you've got to go Anfield and win. And if you don't, for me, I think it'll be very difficult. Apparently, if we lose tomorrow and then lose against Anfield, that goes to 11 points. I think it is.
11.
No football club has ever overtook overturned an 11-point overturn gap on the same games. So don't say, this team did it or City did it. Well, it was no. We had games in hand. No one's ever done 11 points when you've both played the same amount of games, and that's what it would be. So for us to win the league, it would be a new Premier League record.
Yeah, and well, we're used to breaking them, so you never know. But Liverpool, look, they've got Saints away, and look, we're all hoping and praying Saints get some. Saints are due a result. It's going to be very difficult to see anything other than a Liverpool win realistically. So if City win tomorrow, look, maybe it puts a tiny little bit of pressure on Liverpool. If City drop points tomorrow, Liverpool will be buzzing and probably go and win 4 or 5-0. Because if they get it to 8 points, knowing we've got to go there next week, yeah, like you said, 11, whilst not impossible, and I would never write us off, is extremely difficult. But I don't know. I think if we win tomorrow, you never know. Liverpool may drop a couple of points, and then you go to Anfield, you're top.
They ain't dropping points against Southampton, so.
Oh, I don't know. I reckon. I'll tell you what. If we win tomorrow, Liverpool won't win at Saints. There you go. That's what I'm shouting out. I'll get shit for it.
You're such a happy clapper, man. The bottom of the league. They've played 11 games. They've won 1 and drawn 1. They've conceded 21 goals and scored only 7.
Yeah, but they got Che Adams. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Look, I am a happy clapper. I am deluded. And I remember you saying to me after we lost to Brighton, right? You text me and you said, Tone, people are going to give you shit in the chat, right? Because and you're right, because I do, I am a happy clapper and deluded and all the rest of it, and that's fine. I'm going all out. I'm saying we're going to beat Spurs and Liverpool will drop points at Saints. And around what time will that game finish? About 4-ish or something? I'll text you and I'll say, told you, mate. Bloody well told you. Get me back on your show and let me read the chat tonight.
Okay.
Happening.
Okay. Big up Martin. Good to see you, mate. Let me just go through these super chat, boys. Big up Tim say this is a funny super chat. Read this, boys. September, start mid. City not the same. Drop off. Crisis videos. November to December, FFP cheats videos. Right now, club straps up, go on a win streak. After March, gets tough equals Premier League title.
That's got to be message of the day.
That is super chat of the day, 100%, man. Big up Tinso, man. LB says Nunes in midfield, Savinho and Phil on the wings. I actually think that is a potential option, Let's see if £50 million Nunes can play in midfield for a couple of games. I think it's a potential option, but he just won't play him in the DM, that's all. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Phil Foden's on the wing. It wouldn't surprise me. Kulusevski worries me. He's been cooking in midfield. Yeah, he has been cooking, isn't it? They're comparing him to
terrific, mate. What a player he is.
Yeah,
he's brilliant.
He has been cooking. We just got to make sure he's not got the space. Big up Martin. I don't know if you've seen the news, mate, about Kovacic.
Yeah, I got it this morning.
Out for a month. Sad times.
Is what it is.
More injuries.
Next man up. They'll be calling us free up soon in that midfield.
What do you reckon, Martin, then? How do you reckon he's going to set up the midfield, then?
Kovacic wasn't in my midfield anyway tomorrow.
You what?
Say that again.
What?
Kovacic wasn't in my midfield tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you mean he wasn't in your midfield?
He wasn't in my midfield.
Why was your midfield going to be?
Yeah.
So then I go,
What was your midfield?
No, because I know you didn't. You sat there with the buttons ready to go.
No. Hands up.
You have your hands there. So
yeah.
It's like having a nursery child.
Come on, Bray.
Fingers on lips. Gundogan is the 6. Bernardo, Foden, or Foden, KDB.
I've seen someone. Can I just say I've seen someone say it should be Nico, Wright, and McAtee.
No, what we're doing here? It's not a reserve game.
Yeah, I know. It's mad.
Are we giving up on the title then?
Youth is the answer. Youth is the answer to all our problems. Play the youngsters.
An occasional youth play, not 3 or 4 at the same time. Not the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, against bloody Spurs. Sod that shit.
No,
McAtee
you know
will
what I
not
do.
get.
You know
I'm
what it is?
sorry, man.
Because it's one of them. It is what it is at the moment. I'm not saying, Gundo, people think I'm crazy at that. I want Gundo there because I think he can do it. But again, it's all back down to discipline. I want the game in front of him. So if the game's behind him, it's too
Bad
fast.
news.
Yeah.
Really bad news.
You know what I mean? It's got to be there in front of him. But you're going to have to play the correct back line behind. Now, obviously, Diaz is out, which I predicted was going to be out. I thought he was going to be out. Everyone gets excited over sponsorship photos and everything else. And hey,
I said that.
he wasn't even in City training gear, and everyone's like jumping
Well,
up and down.
what people need to understand when it's those, what happens is, before the season starts, the player will go away and do all these photos with all the Nikes and the Pumas and all these things, and then they'll just release it like throughout the season.
Yeah, I'm
So,
going to say, by the way, I don't know where he's been to get that kind of sunshine because it's been snowing around most of Europe at the minute. So God knows where he is.
Yeah, I know. I did say that.
No one clicked on the weather, did they? They didn't look at the weather and went, "Ooh, big nip out. What's he doing in them short shorts?"
Yeah. So for
Not
me,
that I noticed he was wearing short shorts, but
yeah. So for me, boys, like I it wouldn't surprise me because I don't think Grealish. How many days has Grealish been training now?
Couple of weeks, isn't he?
Nah, it's not been training for a couple
I'm
of
not
weeks.
putting Grealish in. Sorry, I'm not putting Grealish in.
Why wouldn't you put
I
Grealish
thought-
in?
I heard that coming on with you, Grealish over there. Get in the bin, LB. Get in the bin.
Grealish trained.
We had this debate the other day.
in the bin.
What do you
Flip
mean? Yeah.
flops
What do you
again.
mean?
The
Get in
poor
the bin?
bloke's got
Yeah.
tonsillitis. You're having a go at him.
Oh,
No, I don't.
man.
I don't give a shit whether he's got tonsillitis. Billy bullshit is Billy bullshit. At the end of the day, Billy bullshit's Billy bullshit.
Why not like Grealish no more?
We had a conversation the other night for 3 hours nearly. And we spent the last 20 minutes of me proving to you about flip-flopping. You went, I'm not flip-flop. It's intelligent if you flip-flop. Jack Grealish, the thing is, the reason why he ain't there. And you're sticking him above Nunes. If you're Nunes, put yourself in Nunes' position.
Did you
Right.
just say it's intelligent to flip flop?
No, that's what LB says.
Oh,
Shows
okay. I'm
intelligence.
quoting that. I'm having
It
that.
shows you can flip on your opinion and admit defeat and all this crap. Don't know what he's doing here.
Shameless,
But-
shame. He is back.
The thing is,
Intelligent to
imagine you're
flip-flop.
Nunes, LB.
Yeah.
You know why Grealish isn't there,
He's
and
back.
you get Grealish put in before you. You're having a quiet word with
He's
someone
back.
and go, "Excuse
Grealish.
me."
Grealish is back, man. He's in training.
KDB was in training for 2 months, never played.
Yeah,
Stop
but mate,
doing this. He's in training, so he's playing.
no, bro. I'm saying, for me, Martin, right? We're in the trenches right now. I need players. I need experience. Players that have been there and done it. So for me, I'm playing Walker. What do you think of my Walker shout? You hate that one as well?
No, I've got Walker in my team.
Okay, yeah, but that's the reason why, Martin. I'm going Grealish because I need players who've done it and can battle for me.
But you said how long Grealish has been training. I think it has been. I don't mean he's trained every day for 2 weeks, but Pep said 2 weeks ago on this same day that his first training session was the day before, where he did some training on the Thursday. Because do you remember he got quizzed about England on the Friday and he said he's training, but he shouldn't be with England type thing. So I think he has been training a little bit.
Yeah, he has been training. He has been training, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing him in, but
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I don't think he'll play. To be honest with you, it's just if I was picking a team, I would. I think he's going to play Foden on the wing. I think it'll be. Do we know what's happening with Doku then, or nah? Because it'll either be Doku or Savio.
No one gives a shite about Paul Doku, like you said.
No. It should be Doku, shouldn't it?
Yeah, but he got injured, innit?
I mean, it depends. I mean, and again, pinch salt. I would listen to where some said he's ready for some aggressive minutes. I don't know what the term aggressive minutes means anymore. That's a new one on me. He's ready for some aggressive minutes. The thing is, when's KDB going to step?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
But
mate.
but I want him to be off.
De Bruyne starts tomorrow.
See, then if that's the case, I'd go with a double 10.
Yeah, go for it.
Because Tottenham are going to be aggressive. Tottenham are not going to sit back tomorrow. They're going to come with the high line, and then because that is the big thing Tottenham fans say the most about Ange. He is such it annoys him that he will not change.
Yeah.
If he went to the Bernabeu or he went to Buddy Wrexham, he'd play the exact same formation. He wouldn't care. There's no change in him. So he's going to play the outline. He's going to play the let's go and have a game of football. He's not going to play a flat back 10. So let's do it. If we have to go with another 3-3, let's go with it. But let's play football with him then.
Yeah, I agree. That's why
So we go a ping pong. Because I'm telling you what, KDB and Foden, if they get going on form, better than anything you've got, Sunshine.
It should be, yeah. No, I agree, man.
Should.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, I don't think he'll do that. I think Foden will be on the wing. De Bruyne has to start. Yeah, you've got to play someone that can create something for Haaland, mate. Yeah. So De Bruyne will start in the middle for me. I think it'll be Gundogan, Bernardo Silva. I think it's going to be Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, and I think it'll be Savio, Foden on the wings.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah.
I think that's what he'll do.
Bernardo.
Why? Who would you play?
Just told you KDB, Foden.
Nah, yeah, no, I agree, but he's not going to do that, though, innit? I agree.
Why?
You think he's going to play Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Foden?
I've got a genuine question, right? Has Bernardo Silva done something to everyone? Has he got some hold over Pep? He's the most undroppable footballer I've ever met in Manchester City's history.
Martin. He's a good player. He's good.
Martin, what I'm saying is,
man's got eyes. Man's got eyes, son.
I agree. Yeah. I wouldn't play him, but you think Pep's going to play Gundogan, Foden, and De Bruyne in the middle?
Done it before.
He's not doing it tomorrow.
Have a set of balls. Where's these John Stones balls?
I would do it if it was me. I'd do it, but he ain't doing it. Because there's no control there, and you know,
bollocks to control. Got to win the game.
I agree, mate.
I'm telling you what. From what I've been hearing the last few days, some of these players they're on the last chance saloon, and a lot of them are out because waiting for a big, massive "let's go again, Sunshine." Let's get ready to rumble.
Well, Pep's basically said that today,
and they better start getting ready to rumble.
Look at this, mate. Look at I don't.
Because if you ain't good enough, Florian Wirtz is fucking good enough to take your place, and he will do, and he'll sit you down on your ass and send you out in the club with a first-class stamp and an envelope.
Are you playing FIFA now? FIFA transfers.
See, I wasn't until I started getting the messages the other day, and then it changed.
So LB was right all along.
No,
guys. Martin wrong. LB right.
Hang on, before you do this, right? It was actually
crazy, bro.
Go on.
300 mil.
What do you mean? Here we go.
Yeah, I'm done on the memes.
Are you done?
I need to get more. I'm going to upload some.
Can I present the evidence, yeah?
Yeah, you present. I'll upload some new.
Or does the child need another glass of milk and a rusk?
I've already had my chocolate milk this morning, actually.
Right. You went wrong. I think there's an in between there. I think we will get. And by the way, if you remember, I said I think we do need 2 or 3 top players. I always debated whether we would. I've always said we did because I was the one who said we were sleepwalking into a Liverpool situation.
Yeah.
Right. So I was never against bringing in 2 or 3. What you said though, LB, is right back, world class, left back, world class, left winger, world class, right winger, world class, three world class midfield. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to bring 6 world class top players in.
LB wants 300.
2 or 3, and then they'll sprinkle it around with others.
LB
wants
300,
mate. They get an in between.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, we've been looking for memes, Annie. He's an absolute
Oh God.
Billy bullshit, isn't it? I apologise. I'm coming here trying to be very buzzing and let's go. And then you've got Rusk and Milk Boy up here.
Man, I'm just doing what I've got to do, mate.
No, honest, like I said, I think you're Florian Wirtz, then you'll get a new right back, new striker potentially.
That's free.
See, it depends. What are you meaning as superstar FIFA?
Do you remember this thumbnail? Do you remember when that story? That was the most random story in the world.
Do you know, we're trying to have a conversation. He's like a kid. What's up with him?
I know he's going off. What is the
Liar.
What the hell's going on?
It's this medication
I'm trying
Bruce.
to upload more memes to the system.
Oh,
but
you have
it's
chance to bloody like you shan't shut up yet.
I've got to delete some. I've got to delete some memes. I've got too many memes in the system.
You need to delete your channel. What you need to do, sunshine.
What was that? Ballon d'Or? What?
That was the Ballon d'Or one.
Oh, I thought I had Nunes on there. I was thinking, what the piss?
Yeah.
Martin,
Sorry.
How many then? How many are you saying? In and out this
Yeah,
summer?
go on, man. How many you saying?
This summer,
Yeah.
I'm going to say
First
think
team as
it'll
well,
be-
not bloody youth, in case you get it wrong and then you say, oh,
no,
a couple of
I
little
think
youth.
there'll be 4 or 5 probably out. And then you'll get 4. Are you including Jan?
Yeah.
5, 6 in including. That's with Jan as well.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Because I think you could get 2 in Jan.
Who's the statement signing?
Florian Wirtz.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I think we'll get Wirtz, man.
I think with Florian Wirtz. Drop 100.
It'd be more than 100.
Yeah.
I reckon about 120.
Well,
I reckon 130-ish.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got a decent contract on him, you know.
all you do is bid 100 and see what happens.
No, you're going low.
You only say no.
But I'm saying, I think you're going to need to drop about 120 on him. He's only got 2 years. I thought it was 2028. He's got 2 years left on his deal.
If you look, you've got, say you go and get a Jokeres, but it depends because people are looking at Jokeres as a striker. I know he's had quotes. I got told that last night that he wants to play his career as a striker, which I understand.
Yeah.
But all you can do is ask the question, would you be willing to play on the potential? I think that answer will depend on whether they move. Little snippet I did get was Newcastle fan, who I get info from. They think City are back for Bruno. I've not heard anything on that.
In
That's
January or the summer.
When a Newcastle are willing to go with it. And they're ready to go with 100 million this time with that.
Yeah, surely not in Jan for Newcastle. Surely won't.
Yeah,
It depends. I mean, now the APT shit's gone the wrong way. Newcastle have got to do something because they can't keep going with not paying. They can't even get Isak's contract extended at the minute.
Maybe. Just that to me, Newcastle fans will kick shit if that happens.
Well, what did he do? Do you want a new 83,000 seater stadium?
I'm not sure they do. The fans don't. Not from the stuff I've
Yeah.
read.
They're not getting no bleeding, not getting any signings. They're building a stadium.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we could get him in January or not? Why would Newcastle sell him in January?
No chance, I'd say. None. I hope I'm wrong.
And also, that means we wouldn't get Zubimendi in January. We'd get him.
Why not both?
Oh, God. Martin, you've gone the other way.
I know
You've
Martin's
gone the
completely
other
checked.
way.
We ain't getting Bruno.
Only because of literally the WhatsApps I've been getting in the last 3 days.
We ain't getting Bruno G, mate.
I'm not. No, by the way, I'm not saying we are. That's come from someone at Newcastle. It's not me.
Ever since you said,
I don't think we will. I'll be honest. I think we'll get Edison from Atlanta.
Ever since you said flip flop, and being intelligent to flip flop, you started flip flopping.
No, it was no, but like I said, the Pep contract. Listen, Pep's not signed a 2-year deal to sit on fucking. A lot of these players. Pep's been promised stuff. You can tell he has.
Oh, his comments today.
He's not silly. Cheeky's made comments 4 days ago. Pep's now made the comments.
Yeah.
They're not stupid.
Yeah, the problem is with the
Edison,
is that apparently they want like 60 million euros.
Right?
That's all right in this market.
It's all right. It's only about 53 million. Jesus, what are you doing cheap?
Well, but the problem is, is he good enough?
Look at him now. See, this is what I mean about the FIFA stuff. You give him a player that's really good. No, it's got to be Zub. Are you Zub's agent?
Wait a second. How many times have you watched Edison, mate?
about 6 times. And not loads, I'll admit that.
Yeah,
How many times you watched Zubimendi?
Zubimendi a fair few times.
fair few.
Name me the
6,
games.
10.
Name me the games. Name every single
Name me the
Don't
games.
really bullshit me right now.
Chat, name me the games.
Name
Have
me
you
the
heard this
games
guy?
and when.
Name me the
Hold on,
games.
who were the opponents?
What do you mean, who were the opponents? How am I meant to know that, bro? I
Spain
don't
in the
remember this.
Euros qualifier.
Bro, I don't know this.
You haven't watched him. Zubimendi's a name that's rolling off the tongue nowadays.
Rolling off the tongue. That's brilliant. It's true though. You are right, because as soon as someone gets a little
It's like Richie. No one had heard of Richie 3 months ago, and then he became the fucking in name all of a sudden. Richie, bollocks.
best
No
player
one
in
knew
Europe.
who he was. You all thought Richie was the foreign name for Ricky in EastEnders. None of you had a clue.
Yeah, but I
Richie,
watched
to be
Richie
fair.
and I'm not sure.
Oh,
about
I
that.
watched Torino. I've got Jesus. You must have some free time. You watching all the Zubimendi games, watching all the Richie games. Jesus Christ! You're at the pub. You're at the gym. Jesus Christ! Can we swap lives?
So I tell you what, some of us, Martin, take this scouting system very, very seriously. Me and the chat will be there. If we have to watch Torino at 11:30 on a Sunday morning, we will do that. Won't we, chat? Yeah, because we're serious. We want to know what's going on. And I'm
When
going to
was the last time you did a watch along on Richard? Oh, sorry, he's injured. You'd know that if you watched him.
Bro, I've watched it.
Injured,
I've
is it?
watched like 6 games in a row.
Piss off. Right, I'm going to go your channel and find these. Are they on more LB or
Chat, I chat, bro. I did it with the chat. I literally
Yeah,
watched
he
it.
does.
out here, bloody bullshit.
Call me chat. If you calling me out, you
More
call it chat.
LB. More LB.
No, he does
I
do
don't
them.
know.
He does. He
Bro,
does do.
I watched Richie like 5 games in a row, man.
No. I know he's done 1 or 2, but I'm not having 6. He's totally exaggerating this. I'm
All
about
right,
to find it.
I'll tell you what I watched. Yeah.
No, hang on. I'm going through them. Brighton, Man City watch along. Sporting Lisbon.
No. But not all of them was titled as Richie watch along. Because some of them was played at the
LB,
same
can I
time
ask
as
you a
other
question,
games.
mate? Right? Can you seem to
winding
watch
him up.
more of them than us, right? So can you rank Zubimendi, Richie, Edison, those 3 who you would like?
Bro, I'd never seen Edison play.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I thought you had. All right.
Richie is more of a 6'8" hybrid.
Yeah, that's who I want. Then.
Because when I watch Zubimendi, he looks like an out-and-out 6. But Richie is someone that you'd bring in if Rodri was fully fit. But I just watched Richie and I thought, I'm not sure if he's ready, because we need a midfielder, yeah, who's ready to go from the rip, yeah, in January. Like, we need him to get on it straight away. We ain't got time for them to be like, oh, I need a year. Well, no. We ain't got a year. We need you to start cooking from straight away. This is why I think for me, I'd go for Zubimendi over Richie.
How'd you get a guy out of Spain who at the money is telling everyone he don't want to leave?
We had the same issue with Jesus Navas. Jesus Navas never wanted to leave Sevilla, and we got him out of Sevilla. He had homesickness. He was that bad when he went away with Spain under 21s. He left Spain under 21s early because he was that homesick. Managed to get him out, and he's a Sevilla boy. So why can't we get Sociedad? Get him out of Sociedad.
If City go for Zubimendi, they'll get him. I'm telling you, they'll get him. They will get him. I don't.
City have gone for him, Tom.
Sorry,
but the City did move. The inquiry got told.
I'll tell you what games I did, Martin. Yeah. 24th of September 2024.
You've got this thing that City just turn up. Did Declan Rice and all them want to just turn up?
I'm not getting into
no,
this.
not having this.
Again.
No, you're doing this. We're Manchester City. Any player turns up, we get.
No, I.
Martin, you have 0 chest, mate.
Did we get? Hang on. Did we move for Bellingham?
Yes.
Did we get?
No, we got rejected.
Right. Did we move for Rice?
Yes.
Did we get?
No, we got rejected.
But different reasons. Different reasons for Rice.
Did we go for Haaland, Martin? Did we go for Haaland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we get him?
Yeah.
There you go then. We got to have chest, man.
Yeah, but it's not that
I'm not saying we haven't. But you've got one player. That's it. Anyone mentions anyone else other than Zubimendi, you go all like, not me.
No, don't. That's a lie.
You do.
No, don't. I don't.
You're talking about Edison like he's a bag of shit.
I've just said I've never watched Edison. I've just said I've never seen him.
You just said 10 minutes ago, I ain't too sure, you know.
No, I didn't. I said I've never seen him. Tone, did I say I've never seen this guy play?
You said you hadn't seen him play.
I've
Yeah,
never seen
to
him
be
play,
fair.
bro. No, never once. But I'm gonna start doing watch-alongs on him because the noise is picking up now. So I'm gonna start doing watch-alongs. But
I have
Richie, bro,
seen him.
I watched Richie against Torino versus Empoli, 24th of September. They lost 2-1. I watched that game. Yeah, next game, Torino versus Lazio. They lost 3-2. Watched that game. I watched the Inter Milan game. Inter Milan 3, Torino 2. I watched Italy 2, Belgium 2. Yeah, and then I watched Cagliari versus Torino. The only one I didn't watch was Italy versus.
You send me the links for all them, please.
I can't send you the links.
Oh no! Why can't you?
Because I didn't think I'd be questioned on it, so I didn't get the evidence.
You know what? You'd be shit in a court, you. I didn't have the evidence. Sorry, you know.
Bro.
Edison, I've seen play. I've seen him play 5 times, I think. So it's not massive, but he's good, mate. He is
City
very,
City got
very
interest
good.
in every top player. If Zubermende says to City at any point, I welcome, I think City get him. But the problem is at the minute, that isn't the talk.
Mm.
I'm quite interested to see what people think out of Zub and Zubermendi and Edison. That'd be quite interesting.
I'd be happy with either, if I'm honest.
Oh yeah.
See, for
Yeah,
me,
sure.
I think Edison suits Pep better. Pep styles better because he is that 6/8 hybrid who can move around. I think Zubermende, you'd have a harder time convincing when Rodri comes back.
Yeah.
Edison, I think you can move somewhere else. Zuber is a 6 straight, and that is it on the nose.
Yeah.
What do you do with him when Rodri's back? Because he won't be the only midfielder we're going to sign.
I'm going to start doing that. I'm doing that like watch-alongs. I'm going to do them.
Listen, I've no problem with my issue is everyone's looking now, and again, we're all doing this. They're going to be instant successes. Rodri was shit for 12 months.
They need to be
instant. But it doesn't matter. You can need all you want, LB.
Yeah, but
I need to be a millionaire. Don't mean I'm going to be one.
Yeah, but Martin, surely you agree that this new midfielder that comes in January needs to hit the ground running.
No, we would prefer it to. There is no guarantees they will.
No. I agree that there's no guarantee, but we need them to. If they don't, winning the league could be seriously tough.
But if it doesn't, what do you do?
Well, there's nothing you can do. But then you're probably not going to win the league.
No. It's people who are going, we get this player and we're fine. We don't know. No. Rodri was garbage for 12 months.
My point is, Martin, yeah. I think if you get Zubermendi over Richie, Zubermendi is more, in my opinion, based off of what I've seen, Zubermendi is more likely to hit the ground.
Totally agree. Yeah.
That's the point I'm making.
Richie would be a future signing down the road, like 5.
Yeah.
That's not someone who's coming in right now and doing the job. Now.
Completely agree.
Yeah, Zubermendi would be a great signing, but Edison, honestly, guys, what I've seen and the people who do watch him tell me, he's shit on.
I'd be happy with either. Jesus Christ, you're asking me to do a like A or B. I like A and B.
Yeah, but he's 25 and his contract runs out in 2 years as of the summer, so that's also an interesting one. But I'd be very happy with him, purely based on limited I've seen. But he looks very, very, very good, really good, mate.
Yeah. But there is a live poll in the chat, guys. There's a live poll in the chat. So get your go to the live chat section and vote.
Have you asked Zubermendi or Edison?
Richie's on 0%.
Have you put all 3 in?
Yeah, put all 3 in.
Right. So what's happened is, right? This is what he does, Tom. He said this to me the other night. He influences everything.
Fucking hell, mate. That has to be very annoying, eh? Fucking hell.
Jose Enrique.
I know.
An influencer.
Hey, annoying, mate.
An absolute wanker. I've never seen anyone.
Oh, no, I know, but that's a funny.
I've never seen anyone wank over Liverpool as much as him. It's like I've seen Liverpool fans less enthusiastic than you are.
Yeah, because he wants to be in there with the Liverpool fans.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's trying to get a job there. I don't know what.
He's trying to get something out of it, but it's still funny. Fucking annoying, mate. That's very annoying, mate.
No, what I mean is you programmed over because you have gone on about, honestly, LB, you don't realise you are famous for this Zubermendi tape now. You are famous for it.
What do you mean famous for it? What does that mean?
Celebrity status.
The
like mine.
person I get some info off even said to me, "Your mate may get his player." I went, "Who?" LB, mate. You known about this Zubimendi tape?
Yeah, but I don't really think it's that much of a
It's not a
massive
bad thing.
You're
think-
pushing it like you're his agent. You're going
No.
Zubimendi on no one,
bro. I'm not looking at the poll, yeah. I guarantee
You
if I
go
go,
to Zubimendi on the brain.
Martin, I guarantee if I go to the live poll now, I'm not looked at it. I guarantee Zubimendi's winning it.
Yeah,
Five.
because-
Dunno, can't see it. Where's it gone?
Let me see what it is. Oh
Yeah.
shit, it's not winning it. Chat! Oh, yo, chat done me dirty, man.
That's influencing.
Well, what is it?
That's
I need
called
to know what it is.
influencing
Oh,
Edison.
chat, I've cooked me. 46% are saying Edison, 43% are saying Zubimendi, Richie's on 4%, and 8% is.
But that's the thing. I don't think you're going to get much of a massive split on Zubimendi and Edison because I think both are a decent option.
Yeah. Is there anyone in the Premier League we could look at getting?
Do you know what? I was just thinking of the lad from Forest because he was mentioned last summer. What's his name? Morgan Gibbs-White.
Morgan Gibbs-White. Yeah, but can he
I'm
play
not
six?
saying I'd have him. Just
But
before
he-
anyone has to go.
Who's the Brazilian lad at Forest?
Murillo, the centre. There's the centre back.
What about Wolves? There's one in midfield in Wolves. I can't remember his name.
Might want to write that name down somewhere.
There's midfield Wolves. Gomez or something? No. What's his
Baleba?
name? No. Can't remember his name.
That's a
No.
different.
You can tell I don't take my scouting seriously enough either.
Yeah, you're not like us, Tom. Yeah, we're working, mate. Yeah,
You're
watch
not
out.
like LB.
What?
You're not like LB who does 92 watch-alongs all about these players.
I just
People
want
only
to
see
know,
91 of them.
Gomez. Shao Gomez. That's the one.
João Gomez.
Wolves. Yeah, there
Why
you go.
does he
See, I've
feel,
done
why
my
does he
scouting.
feel like he's about 5 years behind? I feel like
Yeah.
he's been going here for ages, João Gomez.
How old
Yeah,
is
yeah.
he then? Something
I
like
don't know. He's probably. I don't know.
23. He's only
I know,
23.
but he
You
just
said he's
you know,
38.
he's like them young players that you just hear about all the time, and you feel like they've been around for so damn long.
Yeah. Hey, what we need to do, yeah, because True Blue Ties just reminded me, we do need to speak about this legal vote as well, APT. So we'll park that for now. I'll keep the poll going. I'll go for these super chats, and then we'll speak about this
So
legal.
you're gonna
vote.
spend. That's all you need to know.
Yeah,
Spend.
hang on. Just one little thing, Abby, just before you move on. I just want to say, if Martin seems a little bit shitty today, a bit more than normal, it's because I guessed the 2 years for Pep correctly, and Martin did not. And he was a bit
You want me
miffed
to do
about
it?
yesterday.
I've got it. I've got it, Tone. Don't do this. I've got the clip. Don't do this. I will send it LB.
I'm telling you, I said 2 years. I guessed. I completely
No.
guessed. I got
I
right.
admit I did change my mind. I said 2. I changed my mind because I was in my car on LB stream. We were talking APT, and I went, "LB, stop, breaking," and I went, "Look,"
Yeah, that's the peace
and you all
sign.
went,
You
"Hey,"
said
and I went,
peace.
"No, 2 years."
Hey, look, it's doing the blinks again.
Look at him, Jay, taking the credit for it, the little bastard. No, what I did, you were right, but what I'm saying is that I did change my mind. I shit out when I went down to 1.
Right, so you got it wrong. You guessed wrong.
I guessed right, and then I got told right, and then changed and went
You
to 1.
can't guess. You can't guess right. You guessed
Well,
wrong.
I did. I got told right, and then I didn't believe it, and I changed it to 1.
So you guessed wrong.
No, I told you on the stream. Don't be a bastard. Right, come on, let's get to APT. What do I know? Jesus Christ. Everyone's the backstabbing bastard.
I'm just waiting for you two to like freaking finish that conversation about what you
I said,
get.
listen, the thing is, I need to find out where's that stream where I was in the car. Where is it? Where's the stream when I was in the
Fucking hell, mate. That has to be very annoying, eh?
No, there's loads of streams of me in a car. So no, that sounds dodgy.
Yes, you're in the car.
What I'm gonna do the super chats, and then we're gonna come on to the APT legal situation. Yeah,
Yeah,
or
carry on.
you two gonna hijack the stream again?
Bit harsh, wasn't it?
Super, super chats.
A bit harsh, that, innit?
Amar says, Gundo playing with or without his Zimmer frame.
Oh, Christ. That's harsh. That is harsh.
Steve says, prefer Nico in the 6, more presence on mobility.
No, youth isn't the answer.
Is
Sorry, I'm having a meltdown now.
Gundogan with 34 years old?
I'd rather have Gundo than Nico.
Get it?
What about
Can
you
we
think?
stop this age stuff? How old was Fernandinho when we bought him, LB?
28.
Right. I'm not being funny. If we'd have gone back now, if we'd have brought Fernandinho now, a lot of people were too old.
Yeah,
Right,
but
He's 20, 28, 29
yeah,
old.
but bro, that's why I
Jesus,
said.
I'm a fucking dinosaur then.
No, I agree. You know, this is FIFA. This I said it. FIFA, the game FIFA has done this to people because everyone wants to sign 19-year-olds from Brazil and get them with the 5-star left foot, 5-star skill moves. That's what people want to do, man.
Oh, can I just ask either of you two then? Would either of you start Nico ahead of Gundo tomorrow against Tottenham?
I wouldn't be against it.
Oh, I mean,
he's not going to do it.
I wouldn't be against it, mate.
He's not going to do it. I can promise you he's not going to do
Nico, you know, talent and that, but my God, I mean, surely
when was the ATP case?
APT?
Yeah, when was the show we did?
Right, net super chats as Martin's just searching the channel. Big up Benno says TalkSport reporting this is a huge blow towards the 115 case. Yeah, I very much doubt that's true. And as Andy Goldstein was saying yesterday, that he's heard a whisper that we're getting off not guilty. So, you know, they're changing the tune pretty quickly. Big up LB says no one will win the league if we get nuked. Mad time, bro. That's crazy, man. I was on Twitter yesterday. And I was like reading it all. I was like, yo, this ain't looking good, bro. You know what I mean? So,
sorry. I just realised, was there some good news yesterday about Manchester City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the next day we've got to squash it now and make it all bad again. There's no one see what the media does.
Oh, you talking about that? I thought you were talking about getting nuked.
Bullshit.
What's the nuke thing? I've not seen anything on that. What's that?
Apparently, Ukraine sent a rocket into Russia.
Oh Christ! Right.
Something like that. So yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. Big up JTI says smash the damn lights, people. Big up LB Martin Tone every single time. 15 months as well, man. Big up. Also, Simon's on 15 months, which is pretty random. That's pretty weird. How 15 months. Says LB being attacked by the Gruffalo. Lucky Tone's there to back LB up. I love these boys, says Simon. There's Simon. Not happy that Martin.
I'm known as the sensible one on this street.
Who's the Gruffalo?
I think you are.
Yeah, he's named LB and he's named me, and there's only one other left.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Big up Mihail says Kovacic injured for put's sake, otherwise nice on. Guy says Mihail, big up to you, bro. And big up to Fox as well for 10 months, says the defensive mid from Wolves is Andre. Yeah, I remember doing the watch-alongs, man, on Andre. We did a scout-along on him. We played him at the Club World Cup. Fluminense, he was cooking us even though we won. Yeah, it was decent, man. He was decent. Right, okay, let's speak about this APT case. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, if you don't have like Twitter and that, but obviously, recap, City felt the rules were unlawful. City effectively won part of that case. There was then a big hoo-ha about what was going to go on. The Premier League said we're going to put some new rules in. City sent them a letter saying, no, you're not. You can't do it straight away. Like, you're going to get sued again. The Premier League then said, yeah, you're probably right, actually. They've took the time. They've now put a new set of rules in, or put the rules in, the amended rules into vote. City were not happy with this. City sent a letter to the Premier League and all the Premier League clubs saying, if you put these rules in, we might have to sue you again. Aston Villa apparently also sent a letter to clubs saying, yeah, we actually agree with City. We think you're right. The Premier League didn't back down. There was some speculation. I think Stefan Borson said he felt that the vote today would be pulled. The vote hasn't been pulled, and the vote has been successful. It has now gone through. So City lost that effectively. Obviously, it was City that was sort of leading that. Only 4 teams voted against bringing the rules in. That was Manchester City, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Nottingham Forest. So the rule has now been voted in. The question is now, and there's a statement here actually. Let me bring this statement up before we speak about this. So it says this is the Premier League statement. It says at a Premier League shareholders meeting today, clubs approved changes to the league's associated party transaction rules. The amendments to the rules addresses the findings of an arbitration tribunal following a legal challenge by Manchester City to the APT system earlier this year. The Premier League has conducted a detailed consultation with clubs informed by multiple opinions from expert independent legal counsel to draft rule changes that address amendments required to the system. This relates to integrating the assessment of shareholder loans, the removal of some of the amendments made to the APT rules earlier this year, and changes to the process by which relevant information from the league's data bank is shared with clubs' advisors. The purpose of APT is to ensure clubs are not able to benefit from commercial deals or reductions in costs that are not fair market value by virtue of relationships with associated parties. These rules were introduced to provide a robust mechanism to safeguard the financial stability, integrity, and competitive balance of the league. So what do we think about this, boys? And chat as well. Get me your thoughts in the comments. Do we think that City are going to sue the Premier League again? Do you think City are just going to accept this and just be like, let's just move on? Where do you think this leaves the relationship between City, the Premier League, and will it have any impact on 115? Because some people say it will, some people say it won't. Let me throw out to Martin first.
100% City will go again. They turn around and they say they want integrity. It's been confirmed it took 30 minutes to make this vote. 30 minutes from, well, let's get all the answers, let's go. Is that taking it carefully? Is that thinking about it? Is that knowing what you're doing, what you're signing up to? No. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all self-interest. Everton are all right now because they've got no PSR issues, so we'll go there the other way. It's all BS. This is all BS. How can something be legal? Because there's been too much of this. City only won 2 out of 26. Yeah, but those 2 could be frigging huge out of the 26. The other 24 points might be minute.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what you do. It's bullshit.
I was just going to say, I don't think you can have a go at teams like Everton, though, for self-interest. Every club is there for self-interest. If we were in Everton's position, we'd do the exact same. Whatever helps your club. Nobody gives a shit about the wide league. Everyone's doing it for themselves. Cartel, Wolves, City, doesn't matter who they are. Everybody is doing it for self-interest. No one's doing it for the good.
No. It's not that, Todd. They were all sat at Goodison Park with the bloody Premier League out banners and getting all, booing the anthem, giving it the big un, and throw them a cheeky bone. And Jesus, they roll over, play dead, and tickle the belly. Have some backbone, men. Have some backbone. Shit houses.
No, but I've seen a lot of Everton fans not happy that Everton voted for this.
Well, call your club out.
Yeah, a lot of them are doing. A lot of Everton fans are not happy with the way they voted. They wanted them to vote with City, but
sorry, I'll be cool.
If the club needed to, this is the problem, right? Is clubs are going to vote for their individual interests. So my understanding is now, because these rules have now been voted in, previous shareholder loans are now not going to be taken into account. So teams that have lots of shareholder loans have sort of just voted for it because then it sort of like protects them in a way. It's only going to be new shareholder loans that are now going to be taken into account, is what I read on Twitter before.
Shareholder loans are APTs.
Correct.
Yes. And the APT rules have now reverted back because City challenged them. So why is this being reported as a big loss for City? And that
changed a lot.
Well, I agree. It's not in terms of the way we've lost. Like, I guess it depends on what was City's objectives, real objectives. And the problem is the media will try and tell you what the objectives are, but we don't really truly know. What are City's true objectives? City never wanted to get rid of the whole FFP. They've said that for time. Said they don't want to get rid of FFP. They're not interested. They don't need, and also they don't need to get rid of FFP. City have got one of the highest revenues in the country. Yeah, we've made the second highest player trading profits in the world in the last 6 years. Only Benfica are ahead of us in the world. We've made this. So we don't need to get rid of FFP. It's completely irrelevant to us. But they obviously feel that the associated party transaction rules overstep the mark. And clearly with the old Etihad thing that went on, and that was reported in the document that City had, in fact, it wasn't just that. It was first Abu Dhabi Bank as well, wasn't it? And the Emirates Palace. They had 3 deals all rejected. I think that's where City go, oh, you know what, mate? Yeah, that's not right. That you're overstepping the mark. And that's obviously, so I don't know, man. I don't know what City will feel about this. I'm not so sure. I don't think I'm with Martin. I don't think we'll go from again. I think they'll leave it. I'd be surprised if City go from again. They might do, but I don't think they will. I think City will just say, right, we're just going to leave it. What makes you so certain, Martin, that they're going to go again?
I just feel it depends. It depends. Cause from what my understanding was, weren't they going to sue the Premier League for losses anyway? You're telling me that's all stopping now?
But surely it depends on the tribunal write-up or whatever you want to call it.
Well, this is what I mean. We don't know what, because the problem is, yes, they've changed the rules as of. I'm presuming they come in effect today, don't they?
I don't know, to be honest.
Or has it been?
Yeah, this is what Stefan said, Martin. I don't know if you've read this. So he's put this. He says, anyone that believes that this is a major defeat for City doesn't understand the point. Yeah. The only point really in play is when the shareholder loans are to be fair market valued from. Even if every further APT tribunal determination went against City from here, the APT rules have been rolled back to the original 2021 set, effectively deleting the overextended 2024 amendments. The new rules around the data bank and timings have been implemented. Shareholder loans are now APTs. The APT was never the end of football, nor was this vote today. And the tribunal determination may necessitate for further changes. So this is what I'm saying. Like
City can go back now. If you're going from 2021, won't City claim losses from 2021 onwards then?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is what Stefan's saying about the loans. I have also heard he's furious.
Joking.
Oh,
No,
is he
he's
joking
on that?
Yeah,
He's just on
I've literally just got it up. Let's see what else he's saying. The only proven breaches of effing law of the Premier League is unlawful. Yeah, nice. So yeah, the question is when are the loans going to be basically taken into consideration for the fair market value?
Yeah,
I don't think they'll retrospectively go back and do it. I think they'll do it from now, personally.
Yeah,
but then technically City can go back then and claim loss of damages or whatever. Loss of earnings.
That's what it said in the tribunal document, didn't it? It said it the tribunal document. Yeah. It said City reserved the right to sue the Premier League for costs.
The thing is, I don't know, because obviously City had sent that letter out to all the other clubs and everything else, saying that it depends if City agree with these changes.
I think they probably will.
But why would City go all the way back? Because they said they weren't accepting slight changes. They wanted the complete rule thrown out and re-going again.
No, they didn't. They didn't say they wanted it to. They felt that legally
it should. Yeah, no, it should. So they've made changes. It's now whether the City think or Lord Panic thinks these changes are substantial enough for.
So here's the thing, Martin. Right, when these rules came in 2021. Did City sue the Premier League? No.
They abstained from voting.
But they didn't sue the Premier League. They did when the 2024 rules came in.
Yeah.
And then the 2024 rules have now been deleted because of the win that City got at the case.
Right. But what does that win for City do for City? They've still lost money, LB.
It removes the 2024 rules that City felt were unlawful, which were unlawful.
No, LB. They're going to lose. This still may not give the green go-ahead on the Etihad deal and the Abu Dhabi Bank deal.
Yeah, but it'll go back to the 2020. So now they can resubmit the rules. They can City's now.
They've already done it. It took 30 minutes to get it voted in.
No, not the rules. Sorry, I don't mean the rules. City can now resubmit their Etihad deal and see if it would get through under the original 2021 rules.
And if it doesn't, you're right back to square one again.
Well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. You've not really got too many options. City can't, as much as we want the rule to go through, the deal to go through. sometimes you can't just have everything your own way. City have to
No,
play by
no
the
one's
rules.
saying that.
They can put the Etihad deal through based on the 2021 rules, which they didn't appeal at the time or sue the Premier League over at the time. If it gets rejected on the 2021 rules, what are you going to do? You're then going to sue the Premier League over the 2021 rules, but you can't because the tribunal have already said APT in principle is fine. So City just has to deal with it.
Yes, it's fine to an extent. I agree. But the trouble is, if you go back over the last 4 years or 3 years, you've had a lot of teams have lost out. Chelsea lost out. They had to get rid of that. Is it Infinity? Whatever it was. Because they had associated. They had to get rid of it.
They'll have to put those deals back through again.
Yeah.
But you can't just ignore the loss of earnings for 3 years.
Well, I agree. I think if what you'd have to do, the way I see it is, you'd have to put the deal through again under the 2021 rules. If they get rejected, chilling, there's no issue because you've not lost any money because they've still been rejected.
Yeah.
I agree, though, in principle, what you're saying. If you've had a deal that got rejected since the 2024 rules came in, but then you resubmit it and it then gets approved under 2021, you could go to the Premier League and say, well, hang on a minute, you should have approved this in 6 months ago, but you didn't. You rejected it, so maybe you could claim some interest on it. I don't know. But you are right in principle. What you're saying is, if the deal gets approved this time, City could say we should have had this money 6 months ago. You rejected it unlawfully.
Yeah, that's how I read
it. I mean, but it's whether they say no to all these deals.
If they say no, there's no.
What do we do then?
Nothing. It's fine.
Well, they might challenge.
They're not fighting this LB to then go at the end. Oh, it's fine, boys.
Yeah, but there's no. But Martin,
they're not doing that, LB.
Well, Martin, if the rules are lawful, then you can't do anything about it.
But City haven't voted on these rules.
The rules haven't been approved. It doesn't matter whether we like them or not. They've been approved. The rules have been. The rules have been approved.
They've been approved. Yes.
Four clubs have said no. Yeah, but they've been approved by the Premier League clubs. Doesn't mean they're lawful.
Yeah,
well, no, that's what I'm saying. City could sue them again.
Now and having your belly tickled.
No. What I'm saying is, Martin, you can't be in a situation where you think just because City gets something rejected, it automatically means it's unlawful.
But we don't know because it took. I'm not being funny. Some people have probably had longer shits and they have that vote took this morning.
No, I agree. But the point is
how can that be anywhere? How can 30 minutes be any time to understand anything?
Well, they would have been sent the rules before.
They would have been sent the rules, and each club would have gone to their in-house.
How do we know?
House.
Are you trusting all that?
Come on, Martin. You think that they just turned up and got some paper and just voted on it?
No,
the Premier League would have sent the Premier League would have sent the clubs the rules that they were going to implement a week ago, 2 weeks ago. All the clubs would have took those rules to the legal council and said, "What do you think about these rules? Are they legal? Should we vote for them?" Because City is saying they're not lawful. Now you might be right. City might now go, "We still think these rules are unlawful. We're going to see you again."
Yeah.
I'm going back to City's wording, but what's happened today? That's not what City asked for.
But they have won the parts that they wanted, as far as I understand it. From what Stefan said, they have
won the 3 points.
Back.
But City's case was those 2 points were big enough to go right back to the drawing board and let's do this properly. They haven't done that. They've waited a month and then come back to it.
But they would have read the rules before the meeting. They didn't just turn up at 8:30, read them, and go right. Well,
I don't know what they've done with the rules, so that's my point. I don't know what they've done.
Well, they could.
I don't trust. Well, why would Everton suddenly turn round and twist it?
Because it suits them, the shareholder stuff.
Why have Chelsea turned round and changed their mind?
Because it suits them.
Yeah, this is the problem. What did City statement say? The majority of the tyranny of the majority, or whatever it was. Do you think they're using language like that because they're just going to roll over and go away if this took go?
Yeah, but the Everton stuff's irrelevant. If City were in Everton's spot, City would have voted, the rules are fine.
The clubs are voting for what they want for them.
Yes. Nobody gives. I said it earlier. No one gives a shite about the good for the league and the 20 clubs. Not one club.
Facts.
Every club is out for themselves. Saints, United, City, Newcastle.
I said this 6 months ago. And you two were all going Newcastle. Let's go Newcastle. And I said, "What are you doing that for?"
No, I'm not. No, that's different.
You
That's
were
different.
trading in your City shirt for a Newcastle shirt. Oil Brothers, let's go. And I said,
no,
we're only
Martin,
doing it.
that's not
We
what
got
happened.
interest.
Man,
No,
that's
that's
not.
different.
That's different. That's different,
Yeah.
Martin. But every club will vote for what they want. City the same. City are voting. You think City are doing this for the best of the? No, they're doing it because that's what they think is best for them. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with that. Every club should vote for what's best for them.
100%. Yeah.
Every club, because that's what you should do
The
as a
thing
club.
is,
You should fight for the rules.
Exactly what we voted on? Do you know what the rules are?
No idea.
Right. So why are you so just happily along going? Yeah, I'm all right with that.
I'm not saying but I don't know what are you saying. I've never said that, bro. I'm saying City. If City want to sue these rules again because they think they're unlawful, go ahead.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is just because City get a deal rejected doesn't automatically mean we should all be going, the rules are unlawful. Unless they're proven to be unlawful. And at this moment in time, these current rules that have been voted in.
Look at that. City's legal team will look at that now.
As they absolutely should. As they absolutely should.
We back the club. We will, if they go, they're not lawful. We're going to go back. We will all, I'm sure, as City fans, go. We back the club. We believe they're not. Then that's fine. We don't know all the legal stuff and all the rules, or very few people do. So, but we back the club. But make no mistake, Man City are not doing this for the good of the Premier League. They are doing it for the good of Manchester City. That's the Everton thing. That whole argument is just dead because Everton are doing it for themselves. The fans are, we kick off, They don't give a shite. If we all kicked off the other way, they don't care. I'm sorry, they don't care. It's cold, I know, but they don't give a shite.
I mean, you think about it. So, like you said, we've gone right back to where it was. They took away the 2024 stuff. We've gone right back to 2021. Yeah. City abstained, didn't they, from that?
I think they voted against it.
They voted against it. Was it they voted against that one and they abstained from the 2024 one?
But yeah. But they didn't vote for it anyway.
Right. So City were already against the 2021 one.
Yeah. But they never felt like it was.
We've not changed. We've just gone right back to it.
Yeah, you know. But they never voted. They never
still against it. Still don't agree with it.
And that's completely irrelevant.
No, they're going to check now whether that's lawful.
But my point is, if they felt like
you only looked at 2024 and that was it. That was
so why didn't City sue the Premier League in 2021 when the rules came in?
Maybe that was what the 115 was about. Maybe they were pissed off. Because my understanding was this got looked at when they were doing the prepping for the 115. This is what Lord Panic and his team found. They're like, well, hang on a minute, the wording of that's not quite right. You know, when you're looking at something else, when you're prepping for something and then you just find it and you go, oh, that's not right. And that's how all this came about.
Yeah. But that's
there you go. So 2021, they might not have known about this.
There's a great point there that you just put up there, LB. I think it's Luke, somebody put on there about, whether City agree or not. Tough shit. And they're right. If they say, oh, it's still unlawful, and then they go and the tribunal says, no, actually, the new one's fine.
Yeah,
the
then it's dead. Then
that's dead.
But I don't think City are going to give up as easy as what maybe you two are thinking. I think City will push that. This isn't illegal again.
I mean, maybe they will. I don't think so. What do you think, Tom? Do you think City are going to sue the Premier League again on that?
I'm a bit confused. Are they saying the amendments were unlawful and the knock-on effect of those amendments were unlawful? Because that's what it's going to come down to. If City do believe that they are unlawful, they will continue to fight it without any shadow of a doubt. They're not going to go, that's unlawful, sod it, we'll leave it, can't be asked. They will fight it. But I don't know the answer to whether they're unlawful. If they are, they will fight it. If they're not, they've got nowhere to go. They just have to accept that there will be no more further revisions. But some revisions have been made on City's battle. So people that are saying City, big loss, City in the mud, all this sort of shit is a load of bollocks because they have been changed because City fought some of those restrictions or rules or whatever you want to call it. So
J877's put that comment in saying City's lawyers have already looked at the new AP2s and the law puts them back to court.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, man. This is
That's what I'm saying. This is not just rollover play. See, you're not going to put all this into flags and then roll over it the first time.
But no one's saying they are. No, I don't. LB, do you don't think
I'd be amazed if these new rules are unlawful.
They're not new rules.
But if
No,
they
the new
They've just gone back to the original ones.
Martin, no, they've not. They've added stuff in.
Yeah, they have changed stuff. Yeah.
Martin, they've added stuff in.
Yeah.
So why are we back to 2021? What's all that about then?
Because we've gone back to 2021 rules. We've added
And just
stuff,
changed them again and just made amendments.
and basically everything that the Premier League said was unlawful.
What are the amendments?
So, here we go.
Because
so
according to that, it's just on shareholders' loans.
Yeah, new rules around the data bank because apparently the Premier League breached a rule there that was unlawful, and then the new shareholder loans. That's all.
What I'm saying is, I've City now got access to Nielsen Sports.
We've got access to the data bank when reviewing sponsors.
The trouble is, City were also fighting Nielsen Sport wasn't actually
independent.
Yeah. So why?
I agree. I actually agree with that from City. I think I can't remember what it was, but Nielsen Sports did something else for the Premier League, and then did something, and they said it was a different department.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is bullshit. Yeah. Now it's changing.
What I'm saying is, Martin, I'd be amazed. I'd be amazed if these new rules that they voted in today are unlawful. I'd be amazed.
Yeah. And if they're lawful, we get on with it. And finally,
if they're lawful, nothing you can do. Like they're lawful, you can cry about it, but that's it. And by the way, it's the reverse from when we won the case. People was like, "Oh, City are ruining the league." It's like the rules were unlawful. I'm having this energy towards City now, but I had the same energy towards the Premier League when City won the case. You had fans out here, rival fans, saying this is a disgrace how City have won this case. No, it's not a disgrace. The Premier League had rules which are unlawful. That's a disgrace. Yeah, change it. Now they've changed it. Now I think they will be lawful because I'd be amazed if the Premier League are going to go to their legal staff and vote in new rules that are again unlawful. I'd be amazed.
What we're saying is, LB is just the shareholders' loans. That majority of the changes there, Nielsen Sport. Other than that, but that wasn't what City are fighting.
That was well.
She's like, otherwise, what you're telling me is City are fighting just for the shareholders' loans to come onto APT, which they are now have. We agree with, but City have lost sponsorships out of this.
Yeah.
They don't get them back. This is why no one's moved. Why didn't they haven't announced it?
If we don't get them back, that's a good that means that it was legit to reject them. If we get them,
what can City get now then?
So City can go back and so the City had 3 sponsorships rejected. Yeah, we had Emirates Palace, Etihad, and First Abu Dhabi Bank, right? Yep. City can now put those 3 back in based off of the old rules. If they get accepted and the Premier League say, yeah, actually, they're legit now, City could then say, well, hang on a minute, you rejected them last time under unlawful rules. Therefore, we're going to basically, you owe us interest because we should have had this money ages ago and you said we couldn't have it, so you could go and get interest. If the Premier League reject them again, and the rules are lawful, there's nothing City can do about it.
What is the reason for the rejection? Is it the money? Is it the third party?
The reason it'd be rejected is because it's not fair market value.
Was it just that? Because my understanding wasn't just that; it was also the links to Sheikh Mansour and all that as well.
No, well, that's the whole point of
that was a problem by Infinity and Paramount Sport. And
that's the whole reason why these sponsors, not all sponsors,
City can never get a sponsor then.
No, that's completely not true, Martin. The only way you go through this process if it's an associated party. If City go and get a sponsorship with Ford tomorrow, that you don't go through this process. You only
how come Chelsea have got no sponsor on the front of the minute then? Because it isn't as easy just to get a sponsor like that, LB.
No, but you're missing the point, Martin. You only go through this process if it's an associated party. Yeah. If City go and get a sponsorship with Ford tomorrow, there's no relationship there. Ford can sponsor City for whatever they want. There's nothing the Premier League can do because it's not an associated party. Yeah. When it's an associated party, it has to go through this. Yeah. When it's Etihad or Abu Dhabi Bank or basically anyone from the Middle East, let's be honest,
Well, City is saying that's the part that's wrong because that is against UK law business practice.
But the tribunal said that's not true. The tribunal
said to go back to court there, LB. Accept it.
They've already said it, Martin. They've already said it's fine. They've already said APT in its principle is fine.
I'm in the quote where it says City.
The tribunal, not City. The tribunal have already agreed that APT
Yeah.
is something that you can have. And
Yeah.
someone else done it in rugby union or rugby league, because I've seen Stefan speak. He said someone they had the same thing in rugby, and a club challenged it. They went to tribunal, and tribunal said APTs are fine. It's just there's just a wording around it. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But City going to struggle getting a sponsor then for what they think.
No,
They're not going to struggle to get a sponsor. What they might do, they might struggle to get a sponsor for what they deem to be fair market value.
Yeah.
But they won't struggle to get sponsors.
Yeah, but as long as the fair market value is done independently away from whatever and done lawfully, then there's no problem. If it's less than
Yeah,
something,
but that's your point, Tone. Lawfully. Take a rule away. No, because rule is not law. This is what City are fighting, Tone. Rule is not law. You can't make a rule. Like I said, if they'd have had a vote today, I've said this 1,000 times, if they'd have had a vote today that you can go out and shoot an endangered animal and kill it for sport, doesn't mean you won't get arrested the next day and go, but the rules said I can do it. Yeah, it's still illegal.
It all comes down to, do City believe that they are lawful or not? We don't know the answer officially to that yet. So if they do, they will fight it. If they don't, tough shit, get on with it. That's the thing. You know, sometimes you just got to accept
UK business law
might not go your way.
Associates, that's what they do. You always go to an associate. You run a business.
But it's got to be fair market value, Martin.
Yeah, and as long as that's judged rightly, which City have argued, but now appears to.
I don't trust the fair market value BS. I don't. Otherwise, Chelsea would have a sponsor.
Martin, that's completely fine. You don't have to trust it. There's nothing you can do about it though, because that's how it is. They're the rules. We just got to suck it up.
I don't think City are done.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Well, it depends if it's lawful. They feel it's lawful or not. That's all it'll come down to.
You just said it's not. You said it's the rules. You're telling me rules supersede law.
I think these rules are going to be lawful. I think City will put the deals through and see what happens. See if they get through this time.
Yeah.
And if they don't get through, then you just have to do it at the price that the Premier League say it's worth, or you just pull the deal completely. It's up to the club. That's what the rules say. The rules don't just get rejected. They come back and say, no, you've overvalued it. This is what it's valued. And then you can either decide to go with that or you don't go with that. Great for the sponsor, by the way.
That's a big news.
It's great for the sponsor because the sponsor get cheaper sponsorship deals. It's mint for them. Not so good for the clubs. What?
Has there been news?
News of what? What's happened?
What are you talking about?
I saw Ben White's out for months apparently at Arsenal.
Ben White?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about here? Well, I don't get what's going on.
Martin,
what's up with you?
Yeah.
So no, because someone just said about the Etihad, and then I just had a message saying I'd sent you this at 11:30, and I'm wondering what it's all about. I
don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening here. Have I lost the?
Sorry, I'm totally confused.
Now mentions put this in the chat. Etihad deal announcement soon. Where have you got that from? I don't get what are you saying this? I'm on City Extra now. City Report. There's nothing there.
No, I can't see anything searching Etihad.
I don't know where you've got that from. Pep Guardiola. No, there's nothing, man. I don't know where.
Hang on.
Oh, City's official Twitter, apparently.
Yeah. Big things are on the horizon. Stay tuned. Travelling is about to get more exciting. Yeah, that'll just be some City plane or something, I expect.
See, now that could mean that they've allowed the deal to go through to stop City going after them. Then City were always going to get some out of this.
Yeah, I guarantee that'll be.
If it's that, then City won't do anything.
Yeah, but travelling is about to get more exciting. I bet you it'd be a plane or City fans get 10%
off a holiday.
This is what it is, guys. This is the tweet. So City have just tweeted this. Big things are on the horizon. Stay tuned. Travelling is about to get more exciting. Something big is coming.
Monday, we're going to find out, apparently.
And then it says 10.
10.
Just a load of 10s. And then it says this.
It'll be 10% off your holiday if you've got a City card. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. It'll be something stupid. People going, this is the end of 115. It's not. It's not. It'll be something
When did Etihad start
ridiculous.
sponsoring City? It's not. It's been more than 12 years because they sponsored us during the 2012. It's not 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been more than 10 years. They sponsored us when Aguero scored, and that was 2012. It's now 2024.
The only thing that makes me think it might be a big thing, though, is why advertise it now for Monday? It doesn't, they're building this up big time.
Unless they're signing a new 10-year contract.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
What do you reckon, Ryan?
Maybe. So I'm saying, for City not to go, they had to have had something put through for them.
Yeah, it says here, yeah. It says
They're
here, right?
just rolling away with a smile on the face and going, sorry, lads, sorry about the legal stuff. We'll come back with, sorry, roll it back.
Right, so basically in October, yeah, there was a load of reports that came out saying there's going to be a new Etihad sponsor on the Co-op Live and the Co-op Campus.
Right.
Going to be worth £900 million. So I wonder if this is going to be a new deal.
Yeah.
That's going to be announced, which is going to be. Oh, and by the way, now as well, yeah. What's this that you guys in the chat was telling me the other day about Spotify in Barcelona? Because someone told me, yeah, that Spotify apparently are giving Barcelona 1.5 billion over the next 10 years. So. Oh, sorry, my bad. Barca have signed Nike at 1.7 million. So City could go to the Premier League and say, Barca have got a Nike deal at 1.7 mil. Fair market. We want $1 billion for 10 years. It's 700 less than what they're getting. You can't reject that. So maybe City are now going to use that Barcelona deal. And this is the problem that I had said. Do you remember when I said this at the time? Do you remember when I said, what?
You were rolling over and having your belly tickled 5 minutes ago. Well, if it is, well, it is.
Oh my, I swear to God, I've never met a person who just twists stuff as much as you.
I've never met anyone who flip-flops more than you.
Martin.
You thought flip-flopping was in the morning. Send them down, and now you're going. Oh,
Martin, I'm just saying the rules are the rules. If they're lawful, there's nothing you can do about it. I remember, do you not remember, guys, when I said to you, yeah, that City got that deal rejected, and then Saudi Arabia Airlines sponsored Atletico Madrid. And I was like, yo, well, if you reject the deal, you could just put the deal straight back through. So I reckon that's what it's good. I reckon City signed a new contract in it with Etihad.
Yeah, and it's been increased.
Deal. It'll be over
Look
a
at your
million,
WhatsApp.
way over.
Look at your WhatsApp group. Look at the WhatsApp group what I just sent you.
I'm telling you, man, Galactico era is here.
Look at it.
Martin's gonna have a stroke.
Money.
We're gonna start spending so much money. Martin's not gonna know what's hitting, man.
I'm on the train. I'm on board, mate.
We'll be making signings, mate. You won't like that.
Hang on a minute. I'm on the Let's Get Ready to Rumble. I'm on the Hugo Viana Let's Spend Till We're Blue in the Face, boys. I'm ready for Galacticos. Let's go. FIFA, let's go, boys.
I thought you wanted By
the way, just a little thing for you, LB. I signed Frimpong the other day on my FIFA. He's a fucking right midfielder. Not even a right back for FIFA. He's a right midfielder. He's a right mid.
Right winger.
No, he's a right mid. He's not even a right winger on FIFA now. He's a right mid.
Yeah, I'd have just posted something as well.
Oh God, LB's connecting dots. Whoa, let's go.
Etihad Airways have.
Connect them dots, LB. Go on.
10 clues. No way. No, bro. This 10 thing is not. We've been conned. It's nothing to do with sponsorships.
Oh, isn't it? What is it?
It's to do. Etihad Airways are announcing 10 new destinations.
Oh, pissed off, are they? That's not it.
No, serious. Look, they posted this 6 hours ago, 25th of November, which is the same date that City put on theirs.
Oh my God.
And then look.
No, I'm telling you now. I bet there's a
10 clues, 10 new destinations.
I bet there's a sponsorship. Why would City post that on their
We've been
website?
cooked, boys. We've been cooked.
Well, City is sponsored. They have to put stuff out from sponsors.
Oh, you
they?
don't
That's
get it
why.
yet. That City play the media, do you? You don't get the media play, you two.
Yeah, but Martin, that's
You
got
don't
to
get
be.
it.
That's
You don't.
convenient, mate. That's very, very.
Why would City
suspect.
promote? Why would
Martin.
Manchester City promote destinations?
Yeah,
on
but they
it?
send
Because
stuff
there
out
is.
for
What you? Oh my god!
sponsors.
Is that a serious question? Is that a serious question? They're our main sponsor for our stadium, for our shirt, and this guy's trying to ask why we would promote the new destinations. Why? Because they give us like £80 million a year, mate. So the least we can do is put a tweet out saying,
If Pep Guardiola
increase-
come out when it was snowing outside, you two believe it and wouldn't go and look out, would you?
No, I would believe it.
So you're
Right.
deadly
Yeah.
being serious to me that you don't
I
understand.
am telling you
why
now,
No, Martin.
Manchester
Answer the question.
City play.
Answer the
Harry.
question. Martin, answer the
Pep
question.
was
Are you
right, he
telling
was.
me, Martin, are you telling me genuinely that you don't know why City might tweet about Etihad doing new destinations when they give us £80 million a year for sponsorship? You
No,
don't
what
know.
I'm saying is, I think
Come on.
City are being very cute with what they're doing.
Come on.
Right, okay. So
They're being cute. No, they're being cute.
Come
There's
on.
been a vote this morning.
Come on.
Yeah.
Martin, have you been up to something before this stream? You've been bloody mad today. You don't
Yeah, I've
know
been.
the
You know
flip
what?
flop.
I've had no sleep. Again.
No,
Do you know
fair
what?
enough.
Can someone tell me when I get some sleep? Because I'd love a bit of sleep at some point.
Exactly, Craig. That's what I'm saying, mate. It's literally our job.
Yeah, we do it for others. What's that? OYX?
Yeah, no,
or whatever it
Craig, I
was?
know it is, but you know, Craig, that the club don't tell the truth, and you know they play the media.
But hang on, what they're not telling the truth about
Martin,
with
check this.
one?
Yo, big up LB for the super chat. Martin, look at this. Girona have now tweeted the same thing, bro. Something big is coming in 3 days.
Go
Like,
and get your tinfoil.
no one's saying it. Okay,
Go and get your tinfoil.
I'm telling you, I think City will have a new sponsor. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they might have a new
New
sponsor, but
sponsorship deal, not new sponsor.
This, Martin, is about Etihad. Got 10 new destinations.
Yeah,
That's what it's about. You agree?
and
Yeah,
that
for
is
that
it.
it is. But no one ever said. I do think they'll sign a new 10-year deal with Etihad.
Okay.
Don't believe me? That's fine, not a problem. If I said fucking Zubamendi, you'd be all over it, like all sorts. You Zubamendi, 2 + 2 = Zubamendi.
So, Martin, when I wake up Monday looking forward to the news, and
Zubamendi.
they're going, hang on, and they're all going, oh yeah, all 10 destinations.
I didn't say Monday. Hang on a minute. Stop. See, look, you twisted it and say Monday. I said I didn't know sign a 10-year deal and say Monday.
Yeah, but you're saying there's more to that thing because City lied to the media. So you saying on Monday, along with the 10 new destinations, we're going to get a 10-year.
Who said Monday? You're saying Monday.
They said Monday, the 25th.
Yeah, that's for the promote. Give up, you dickhead. You know what you're doing. You dickhead.
Jesus.
Right, you have to go up past 2.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
We'll wrap it up, man. We've been live 2 hours. Let me go through these super chats, man. Big up RJ. He says, now we're an aging team. Kevin and Gundo look slow.
Kev's not played. We don't know if he looks slow.
We'll find out tomorrow, mate.
He's not played yet, RJ, to be fair.
Big up RJ, man. Big up Amar says, F up Everton. Hope they get relegated. Newcastle United also says,
I'm loving it. Come on, Amar. No interest, no friends. Let's go. I like it.
Yeah, but you want them for the vote.
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. Well, they all turn their back on the vote, don't they? Flip flop like LB pay.
Big up, boys. Big up, man. Right,
Are
score
you
predictions.
related to an Everton fan?
What?
You related to an Everton fan?
No. Score predictions for tomorrow?
5-1 win.
Padded, I'm being sarcastic. 5-1.
5-1. We'll win 5-1.
Taking the piss.
LB's gone.
What do you mean?
5-1.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
5-1.
Guys are not.
What's he on about?
You guys are not serious.
Are you on the David Coote?
Yeah. I'm telling you, it'd be 5-1 tomorrow. I
Let
know
it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Love that song.
I'm not on about the weather. You want to see your dad in your parcel. Sponsor that.
5-1. I'm going to genuine. I think we'll win 5-1.
I thought you were taking the piss.
No, genuine 5-1. Someone is going to get slapped soon.
Yeah,
Someone is in for
Liverpool,
hiding.
Costa.
Yeah. I hope so. 5-1 tomorrow, and that's. I'm absolutely sure of it. I'll get
I'm
shit
gonna
in the
go
chat
for-
after. Fine. All good.
I'm going to go for 3-2. I think it's going to be a blockbuster game. I think we'll narrowly nip it at the end, but I do think we're going to concede, and they'll concede. I think it's going to be very similar to last season.
Right,
6-5,
I'm going. We're going to concede at least one goal. I'm going to go 2-1.
You're going for a conservative game.
I'm going 2-1.
You think City can only concede one?
Well,
I think we'll be fired up after Pep.
bro, if we can, I don't think we see it can score in 3 goals, mate. So I'm going to go 2-1.
Haaland. Have you seen Haaland? He's had 2 hat-tricks in 2 games. Give the guy the ball. The guy knows where the union bag is.
Yeah, but if De Bruyne doesn't start, then we don't do that. So he won't know where the onion bag is. We have no players in the team that can create other than De Bruyne. That's why I'd start De Bruyne tomorrow.
Foden can create.
Does everybody here on the panel
5-1.
and in the chat agree, by the way, that De Bruyne has to start tomorrow? Does everybody agree with that?
Hang on, no, I disagree with you. Foden can't create. He's created in many games this season. It's not his fault Haaland can't finish.
No. Wait a sec. Foden is not a natural creator. He's a second striker.
Oh no, I don't know about that. I think
Isn't,
he,
I'm
You've had a
saying,
mare here, LB. You've had a mare, mate.
yeah, I think you've had a
Had a
bit
mare,
of
mate.
a stinker here on, mate. Yeah. He's not.
what's the most amount of assists that he's had in the season in the Premier League?
Yeah, but he's part
He's
of
been
the
playing
creation.
since-
Last year, what was it? Split that.
He had 8.
Yeah.
Last
He's-
season?
Yeah, 8.
What was his total?
This is his assists in the Premier League. Yeah, so far this season 1. Last year 8. Year before that 5. Year before that 5. Year before that 5. Year before that 2. Year before that none.
Hang on, no, see, this is where GA falls down. Florian Wirtz has 2 assists in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
You want to slap 120 million down on him, LB.
You
Stop the
cannot
GA
judge.
nonsense.
Hang on. You
Stop
cannot.
the GA nonsense.
No.
You
I
cannot
said Foden is not a natural creative player. He can create, but he's not a natural creative. No, he's not like David Silva. He's not like De Bruyne. Yeah, I think he's more of a second striker.
By the way,
You then said he can create, so I backed it up and said,
"Well, I got that in my head." Do you know what I think it'd be a good stream one day? We need to do the all-time top 3 City, because I did a space last night and we went 40 minutes on this. We could not decide between David Silva and KDB, and it was going backwards and forwards for about 30, 40 minutes. It was a great debate.
I think Foden is very creative. It's not so much the assist stats. He's part of the process of creation. He's definitely very creative. He may not be De Bruyne, but he's still very creative.
All right, cool.
In my
we need Nobbins. You say that on Elbins on Monday. Dare you to say that on Elbins on Monday. Dare you say it.
The thing is, right, this is the problem, right, with you guys here. I say he's not. I'm saying
you main road wankers.
Well, that's what your name is on the screen. So I'm not saying he can't create. I didn't say that. I'm just saying he's not a natural. He's not a David Silva, and he's not a Kevin De Bruyne. He's his own unique player.
But he still creates.
He creates, but he doesn't create at the level that David Silva does and De Bruyne does. That I'm not knocking him for it. I'm just saying he's a different type of player. You guys are trying to take it as if I'm slagging him off. I'm not slagging him. I'm saying he's a different player. He scores well more goals than both of those two players.
I think you've changed that a little bit because you started off by saying second striker, or throwing out the assist stats.
Behind the striker, just behind the striker, getting onto loose balls, banging them in from the edge of the box like he did against Dortmund, like he did against West Ham, like he did in at the Bernabeu. He's not. I don't think his best position is playing like David Silva and De Bruyne on the edge of the box, trying to do little through balls through to players. I don't think that's his game.
If we're throwing out the stats
wasn't
on
his game. He
assists,
just
then that
tried
means
to get his Brighton.
yeah. But if we're throwing out the stats on him, then Wirtz. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, Wirtz is the new De Bruyne."
Yeah, he's got 2 assists.
Yeah, and he's got no assists, so he can't create. I don't know. I think that's waffle. I think that's waffle. Ending on a waffle.
GA's garbage. I don't know why people are doing this GA nonsense.
I don't think it's garbage personally.
No, you wouldn't, because you're the FIFA generation, aren't you, Mr. Sober?
No, I don't think it's the be all and end all, but I think it sort of does prove the point. Like assists are what.
So was Sean Goater one of the greatest ever strikers in football history?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Are you trying? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Look at him, chat. He's slagging off Sean Goater now, man. What's going on?
I love Sean Goater.
Why
But I've got guys.
You try to cook him?
No, don't you dare try and do that. Because you weren't even watching Sean Goater then. You only watched him on VHSs.
When did you watch?
That has to be very annoying. I'm so sorry.
No, he admitted it the other night. He even said, because he said he got bullied by an old City fan, and that's why he didn't know who Sean Goater was.
No, he didn't. No, he did.
No, Martin's just waffling again, just like he
Chat, am I wrong? You said when I was getting into my City fandom about, what was it, 2006, 2004?
He is such a bastard. He always takes something that I've said and just changes the whole context.
He didn't, because you said you got bullied off a guy because you went, excuse me, mate. Because you said Mike Summerby. You asked who he was, and some guy said, I'm not here to fucking tell you how legends are. Yeah, and then he asked you for the time, and you said, I should have said, I'm not here to give you the booking time.
I swear it was you. I swear you was the guy.
I'm not here to tell you who Sean Goater is, mate.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sean Goater. You're the one slagging him off, not me.
I'm not. You don't know him.
I don't know him.
LP, hang on. Hang on.
You think Lee Crooks is some sort of other? You think Lee Crooks is some salesman?
When did you start watching City then, LB?
I'm joking. This wasn't meant to be a cook, LB.
Yeah, I started watching City 2001, 2002, 2003.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wondered.
Keegan era, I started watching City.
That's why he's a GA man. That's why it makes sense now, because Keegan did play some sexy football.
Oh yeah, Berkovic and Benabia.
Hey, that's a good time. That start, LB. I like that. Did you like Pierce?
What?
Did you like Lawrence Charvier?
Did I like Pierce?
Lawrence
Charvier. I got abused by Stuart Pearce as well. I've told this story before. I went to White Hart Lane. I was in a box. Went in the players' lounge after the game. We lost 2-1, and I was
That's not surprised.
I was probably about 12, and I went up to Stuart Pearce. He was sat there. I went up to him and just said, "Hey, hi Stuart, can you sign my book?" Well, yeah, my balls have
a wig and makeup.
So yeah, I said, "Can you sign my book?" And the guy basically was just a dick to me.
What, Stuart Pearce?
Yeah.
What did he say to you?
He was just being a twat. He was just obviously he wanted to chill in it, but bro, I'm a 12-year-old kid, innit? You know what I mean?
You can't use that excuse on everyone. I'm a 12-year-old kid.
What? What do you mean?
You said you did that under a maximum of 12.
Bro, I swear I got PTSD when I was 12, man. I went through some rough patches. I mean, serious.
That was the exact line he used on Wednesday night for Mike Summerby. I'm 12 years old.
Well, what did Mike Summerby say then?
Nothing. I was like 13, yeah. So I was like 12 or 13 years old. I was at the stadium, yeah. And obviously I'm 12, Tone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike, some of me walks past. Obviously, I don't know who he is because I'm 12 or
Fair
13. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's taking photos with him. I don't know who the guy is. I'm 12. So there's a City fan next to me that looks suspiciously like Martin.
It was him, yeah.
And I said to this guy, I said, "Excuse me, mate, who's that guy there?" And he turned around and said, he turned around and said, "I'm not here to tell you who the City legends are. You should know that."
Bloody hell.
I'm like,
Larry,
bro, I'm 12 years old, mate.
It wasn't
Sorry,
told.
I don't know who this guy
You know where
is.
Manchester was about 20 years ago.
Honestly, man.
He
No,
was
no wonder-
at the Dell of the French Providence Stadium as it was back then.
No wonder I'm like this,
Oh.
man. You know what I mean? I got serious cooking as a kid.
What was
That does
Southampton
sound
like
it.
in child, Tom? Was it a good team? Was Matt Letizia your idol?
Yeah, sod off this bloody Saint shit. I've lived bloody everywhere, mate.
Letizia.
Gibraltar, Germany, Northern Ireland. I've been all over the bloody.
You lost instead. He loves a bit of Eggle.
God, he was shite for us.
Shout for Southampton as well, though. That's why you like Berkovic. Berkovic, the Saints legend, straight into it.
Right, are we going?
Who do I support, Saints or Newcastle? Bloody hell, I've got about 10 teams.
Yo, big up Lil Tim's, man. Says Rodri won't reject Madrid if they come calling Bray.
He will.
We'll get
He's
Camavinga
renewing.
then. Camavinga swap deal, isn't it?
He's renewing. Don't worry about that.
If Rodri goes Real Madrid, we should get Camavinga. Simple as.
Haaland's definitely renewing Barton House.
Yeah. He's renewing, and so's who else is renewing? So, seen another player that's signed a new 5-year contract as well. I can't remember who it was.
What, Real Madrid?
No, City. So City player.
Haaland
Haaland signed a new
City.
5-year deal, and there's another player that signed a new contract as
Not
well.
really
So-
a 5-year deal, it's 2-year extension.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
I love that play on word. This 5-year
Yeah,
deal.
sounds
No, it's
better,
not, 'cause his
fine.
original contract was 2027. You twat. Oh, wait, someone said, I think he's tweeted. What's Fab tweeted now?
Fabrizio.
No, they're on about one from earlier.
Oh yeah, no, it's not tweeting nothing, mate. It's tweeting about hammering. Right, wrapping it up. Big up Tim's, man. Smash the likes, guys. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow for the watch along. Make sure you join me. A City gonna finally win a football match and get ourselves out of the crisis that we are currently in. I'm saying, man, we're getting out of crisis tomorrow, boys. Yeah, that's gonna be the
5-1.
that's gonna be the
Crisis.
yeah. The crisis will be over tomorrow, Martin.
Yep. 5-1. Spaces after. We'll all be buzzing about it. All
And
get
if we
on.
lose, then we are deep.
Spaces after. Let's go.
Even
I'll have no
Martin.
voice.
If we lose tomorrow, Martin's going to accept that we're in a crisis.
No, do you know what? Because I think tomorrow will be very hard, but I think it's going to sound mad. This. I'm confident for Liverpool. We'll talk about that next week. Oh, you're not here next week.
You have lost the plot, mate. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Liverpool.
We'll win at Anfield. I have no doubt about
Oh,
it.
you two are too funny, man. You two are hilarious.
Listen.
You're so funny. You're so
When we
funny.
went to the Bernabeu, did you say we've got no chance of winning?
No.
But yes, you did. Don't lie. When we went to Old Trafford and we beat them 6-1, did you say we were going to win?
6-1.
Yeah. No. Don't you say you were one of them? We haven't won at Old Trafford in about 45 years. We get nothing but a cold from there.
We're
I just
winning
think
both.
he's the funny man. I rate it in that. I don't have a problem with it, but he's
No, Liverpool are
Yeah,
actually a
but
very
look,
good team.
You do
I'm
make me
telling you
laugh.
what,
You do
You know
make
what?
me
No
laugh.
one is. No one's honest about Liverpool. They are giving up chances. Brighton
Yes.
should have scored 2 or 3.
Oh, we're
Villa.
fucking not.
Villa.
And
No
we're
one's
not.
saying they're not. LB, no
We're
one's
not.
saying we're not.
Oh.
But you're talking Liverpool like there's some impenetrable bloody wall and can't get through them.
Even at
Saints
their
are going to do them anyway.
They're giving up chances the same way City are.
even at their worst, when they had Paul Konchesky playing at left back and Daniel Agger playing at centre half, we still couldn't win there, mate.
Yeah, but we
I'm
beat
just
them
saying,
4-1 recently.
Don't win. If we win, I'm buzzing. But like, I just think it's funny.
What year was that? Because we actually did. We beat them in 2004 with
Yeah,
the Nicholas
Nelka.
Anelka and Sean
Yeah,
Knight.
Paul
Pollock was there.
Konchesky and fucking.
You weren't a
Daniel
City
Agger.
fan back then, but I was there.
Bro, when Nicholas Anelka
August.
scored, yeah, I know it very well. But
Yeah.
the point is,
Yeah.
we've won there twice, Martin, in the last 20 years, and one of them was COVID.
So what?
The COVID, that don't matter.
Then we'll
won
win there
4-1.
3 times in 20. God, you're so defeatist.
I'm just trying to be realistic, mate. I'd take a draw at Anfield, 100%.
Nah, we'll win. I'm not taking
You're
no
the kind of
draw
person
anyway.
where the other half says, "Oh, do I look fat in there?" She go, "Yeah, but I'm just being honest."
Martin, would you take a draw at Anfield?
No, I would take
No.
a draw, but I think we can get a win there.
Yeah, I'm with Martin. Yeah, no, absolutely. Never take a draw anywhere.
I
This is
want
like
to
you-
win. I just
I'm
think,
not
like,
saying
I
it-
don't think we're going to
mate,
win.
I'm
This
not
is like
saying
you
it.
taking a deal with the bloody Premier League about the 115 taking free
Yeah.
relegation.
Do you know what?
We don't
You're
take
very,
nothing.
You guys are
you're
just
very weird at the minute. You.
happy clappers is
Yeah.
what you are.
Yeah, we've
Why
got
am
the
I
new
happy
show.
clapper?
That's a good
Why are we happy
good thing for the
clapper?
show.
De Bruyne's back, greatest ever, one of the greatest ever midfielders in Premier League history. You get Haaland scoring, Foden on form. You talk like we've got a bag of shit players.
Martin,
We've got players out of form,
tomorrow, I'm confident we'll win the game,
right?
but I ain't confident we're going to beat Anfield.
But you don't take a draw. You never.
I do take a draw. I do take a draw at Anfield. We've won there twice in 20 years, Tone.
Right, hang on. Tone, change your name.
My team crumbles there every time. Like, I will take a draw.
Right,
think we
I'm
need to
going to be
win.
happy clapper 1, you be happy clapper 2.
I'll be honest, I don't know how to change it on my settings. I'll do it for the next one because I know how to do it on the way in.
We need to go anyway because we've been on the stream 2.5 hours. Right, big up, boys. Smash a like. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. I might be back later on tonight. Depends how I'm feeling. We're back tomorrow with the watch along. We got Twitter Spaces coming up for you as well. So make sure you're following Horsey City and MCFC Tone.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you were doing one promoting one.
I'm promoting yours.
Oh.
Leave your comments in the comment section below and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.